Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cthulhu Now. Last time, well, both a fair amount and nothing really at all happened last time. I suppose the most pivotal thing is we got a proper introduction. Well, yes, we got a bit more of a proper introduction to Isaac Van Helsing. And, well, you checked out Helen's Heaven, which, what impression did you get from there? I'm curious.
There's a non-zero chance she's a vampire. Not a high chance, but not a 0% chance. Otherwise, I think that's basically entirely a red herring. Though the Bard boyfriend is certainly worth checking out once we get back to town, at least.
I get the feeling that everything vampire related, now that we've seen the monster in question, was
Yeah.
a red herring from the get go.
Yeah, 1000%. That doesn't mean there isn't a vampire in the city, mind you. Just that it's not related to the fucking serial killer.
You know, if there is a vampire in this city, they're at the very least not causing a very obvious streaks of serial killing, and they can live another day.
Yeah, basically. I'll let her off with a warning this time.
Who knows? Maybe she has like a fucking polycule of pathetic things that she drinks blood from, and she's a-okay. Not committing a crime, not her fucking problem.
I think they may technically be committing a crime, dependent on the legal status of hypnotic suggestion. Given the amount of pseudoscience that the American courts themselves use.
That's dependent on how hypnotism actually works in this world setting. If it works like a complete control, then like yeah, that's effectively rape. But if it is where hypnotism in real life is you wanted to do it anyways, it's more suggesting to push you in a direction, then probably not.
And also, of course, you can consent to it beforehand anyway.
That too.
And consent is not always an excuse. Like, you
True.
can consent to be cannibalized, and if someone kills you and cannibalizes you, still actually a crime.
No murder.
Believe it or not the cannibal part.
Only the murder part.
Well, that depends. At least in the famous case in Germany, yes, the cannibal part was still a crime because desecration of a corpse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose that would.
But
I think
that's more
that one's
reads
gonna
to like
be-
a lawyer not doing a good job because like if the person consented to being a, it's not a desecration of their body because that was their their last will.
Yeah, I feel
Yes,
that's
but
very
then there's
jurisdictional.
the thing of if you're consenting to that, you are clearly not in your right mind, therefore your consent is inherently invalid. And that's just a whole can of worms. Thankfully, unlikely to come up today.
Unlikely,
All that
but
to
not
say,
impossible.
we don't gotta worry about vampires.
What will come up today, first off, you may see on the Soho map, there are these little blue crosses across some streets around Soho. Those are police checkpoints that are being set up from today onwards.
Oh boy.
I mean, honestly, I'm with the NYPD on this one. Probably a good call.
Yeah. I during daytime, it's just a stop. Do you
Stop and
have ID? Do
frisk.
you have a good reason to go through here? Okay, that's fine. During nighttime, this section of the city is basically closed off to anyone who does not have proof of residence within it. Because Jesus fucking Christ, a serial killer is targeting around here really, really thoroughly.
A rare display of the New York Police Department actually doing the protect and serve part of their job.
Look, they
Oh,
can
yes.
occasionally get it right.
And one other thing of importance was that you had made arrangements with a professor at Miskatonic University to for them to make introductions to, I believe it was the Museum of Natural History in NYC,
Yes.
because Isaac wants to steal a mummy.
It is critically important for the survival of the city that I get to diddle a mummy.
Okay, listen, we're already on thin fucking ice stealing a mummy. You don't need to say shit like diddle it. All right.
I regret to
Look,
inform you that that is the scientific term for what I'm about to do to this thing.
I wish it weren't.
it can only get worse from here.
I think the actual scientific term is pulverize a mummy.
Yes, we're going to put it in the big mortar and pestle and
You're
reduce it
gonna you're
down
gonna
to
put in one of those rock tumblers.
I guess that's literally what you need to do as part of what you have planned.
Oh, I was talking out my ass. I
You
did not know that was actually the solution.
need
No,
to
yeah,
you need
it's
to grind the whole mummy down into dust,
Is there
or
a
at least a
paper mill?
significant chunk of it.
Is there a paper mill in New York City? We could just put it on there, just flatten it out, and then
Uh,
shred it.
I
by
doubt it.
95, I don't think so. The major industrial districts uh,
You
have
gotta go to
gone.
Jersey.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Listen, if it's to save the city, we can survive Jersey for a couple hours.
I'm not sure we can, but we can make the attempt.
Okay, but what if
Oh,
I want to save
boo.
the city but doom Jersey?
Like, I'm just
Okay.
saying I'd rather fight the man in black than go to Jersey.
Anyway, sorry for all the derailing on my part. I'll behave.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm also doing it a bit. But yeah, I think that is basically everything of importance that happened last time.
I feel like the big
Sounds
thing
good.
is people died.
That was the time before last.
Oh,
Yep. Our racist, PTSD riddled Vietnam War vet got his shit bitten smooth off.
Yeah,
Smooth off.
yeah. A great deal of last time was indeed just the continued aftermath of that, and some surprisingly touching conversations between Spade and
Chief
the
Matheson.
yes, Captain Matheson. My brain was going Mathers, and I knew it wasn't that. Yeah. So we're going to pick up with Van Helsing. You have a satellite phone, yeah?
I have a cell phone. Don't know if it's satellite-based or not. I don't know how shit worked back then. I was like 2.
That's that's entirely up to you as to whether you want to bother doing research for. Let's assume it's a regular cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Helsing, your cell phone will go off as your party is getting ready to head towards the city limits and make the journey to Partridgeville.
Well, it's not like caller ID is really a thing yet, so I will just answer.
But
Hello.
that's how the cell phone demon gets you.
Corner of West 87th and Broadway. The new coffee shop. Friendly'll know it. Beep.
Spade, do you know a coffee shop on Broad and 57th?
Merzendi?
Yeah. Last year, this Starbucks opened there. It's the first one in the city, you know.
Yeah, the West Coast chain Starbucks opened up their first location there. Haven't gone yet. Well, passed by it.
Ah, good. We need to make a stop before we leave town.
Very well.
Traveling through NYC. It's a bit of a slow process. Who is driving? Was Spade, yes?
I love driving. Drive auto 20%. Let's go.
Would you
You
rather?
can make either a drive auto or a luck roll. Do you see? Are you lucky enough that traffic just isn't too bad, or you cutting corners and trying to force your way through the traffic?
I will roll luck, because that's a coin flip. I lost the coin flip.
All right. It'll be uh, be about 11:15 before you can finally get up there. Uh, it is further than I've dragged you on this map because this map does not go up to West 87th. That's actually all the way up with Central Park.
Oh boy.
You can get there and, well, I imagine we all know what a Starbucks is like.
Oh, but this is back in the 90s when Starbucks were fancy and yuppies went to it.
Mm. So, it's a lot of, and especially at this time of day, it's about to turn 11. There are quite a few fairly well-dressed people having little morning meetings. Morning meetings over coffee. The the bar staff calling out orders. Espresso with 12 shots.
Jesus Christ!
That sounds like
Somebody's
a
trying to die.
medical emergency about to happen.
Just a perfectly average looking businessman takes it, drains it, and then goes to the back of the queue to order another one.
This city really is full of ghouls.
No, he's just recovering from his cocaine addiction. He's a Wall Street guy.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I'm not there.
Well, you are, but you haven't been introduced yet.
You're too busy with your 12 shots of espresso.
I think, Van Helsing, you probably know at least one of the two people you're looking for here. Enough to, enough at least to recognize them. But who is this pair tucked away in in a booth in the back of the coffee shop? Why don't we have Scooty? You describe your character first.
1 second. I'm correcting something. Fine. All right. Well, my character is Adam Wolstein. He seems to be a sharply dressed, bald man with a cross around his neck and a unbuttoned top to his shirt. Bald and seems to have a few burn scars on his face, but otherwise doesn't seem to stand out all that much.
And who's that with him? Probably catching a few more eyes than Wolstein.
And that would be me, correct?
Yeah.
And I'm playing Aurora Randall, a pale-skinned, dark-haired, amber-eyed gal with a trench coat, a turtleneck, and honestly stands out a bit more compared to Wolstein. Despite the lack of any burn scars or anything like that.
Ah, I think I see our contacts here. Spade, come with me. I'll introduce you. Yeah, since we have a new person here, Stray, do you want to go over who you are?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Russ Spade is an agent of the FBI, average height with brown hair and hazel eyes. He appears as almost painstakingly manicured stereotype of an FBI agent. Off the rack, black suit, black tie, white undershirt, black shoes. The only part of his appearance that belies anything other than a government issue gumshoe is a pale, drawn face with dark circles ringing his obsessive, furtive eyes.
And then beside him you have a tall, spindly fellow dressed in a red leather coat with a pair of reflective mirror shades in sort of John Lennon circles, all and a big old hat which covers up a mane of scruffy black hair. He'd be unremarkable save for his large stature and, shall we say, eccentric dress taste.
And following along behind them is a tall, yeah, a tall, pale, and thin man in his early 40s with a closely trimmed goatee beard suspect, wearing dark-tinted glasses, a long black leather coat, and a strange Indonesian cap.
We do not stand out at all.
Listen, just because you two don't know the art of subtlety, it's not a me problem.
So yeah, Isaac will plod over towards where those two are sitting. Do you two have code names by any chance?
Wolstein, is Agent James.
I forgot about the code name. It's long you know.
Just
Forgot
pick
about
a female J name.
Yeah, I was just about to say
Jane Doe.
Agent Jezebel.
Alright.
throws a rock at you.
Ah, James, Jezebel. Good to see you. This is our friend, Russ. And, of course, the indefatigable Simon Magnus.
Greetings.
Pleasure to meet you lot.
Oh,
I've heard things have been quite interesting down here in New York.
To put it mildly, though our quarry isn't quite what we had expected, it is perhaps even more dangerous. Spade, these two will be joining us. Given the severity of the threat, it appears prudent to take more than just myself fishing. Wouldn't you agree?
Fair enough, but car's gonna get a little cramped. Hope you brought your own.
Mine's not parked too far away.
I wasn't talking to Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we have some wheels to work with, but your concern is appreciated.
we've got our own ride.
Ah, good. Well then, we can brief you en route to our fishing spot. It proves to be rather interesting.
I'm dying to hear the details. Let me finish up this espresso before I go, though.
That stuff will kill you.
As opposed to the things we do.
There's no reason to make it die faster.
How is that West Coast swill anyway?
All things considered, it's not half bad. I've had better coffee made by people who do it for the passion of it, but it's serviceable.
Serviceable is a waste of a good bean. Isaac will pointedly not order something.
Well, if I imagine there's not much you want to say in a place like this.
What? We can start talking about the eldritch and the horrific in earshot of several civilians. What more could happen?
Frankly, it's their problem if they listen.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
So
The
that's
fact that
categorically our fault if we talk about it openly.
I just had a thought, but quite amusingly, in 2026, you probably could get away with it because it's just D&D nerds.
True.
Oh, I feel like it'd be a bit harder because our characters don't look like nerds. Mine looks like just a relatively normal guy, got a goth baddie, and then
You you
another goth
realize Vin
baddie.
Diesel plays D&D, right? Like rather famously.
True.
I did not know that, and I would not know that looking at him. He does not. I do not look at him and just think D&D.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's the thing. Like the definition of nerd has expanded quite a bit.
I'm just saying it might be a bit harder to sell for my character.
This is where I find out he's
Uh,
actually the turbo nerd of the group. No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
you can finish up and head out of the Starbucks before anyone. I think perhaps the most important thing is before anyone recognizes Simon Magnus, the semi-famous vampire personality that he is. And yeah, so how are you gonna arrange for travel arrangements? Because, well, actually, you've presumably got walkie-talkies, so yeah, you can talk across the two cars.
Yep. And I didn't buy it in a character gym. It totally crossed my mind. But could James just have like a bog standard like sedan?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain you've still got like the better part of $1 million worth of personal assets undefined.
Yeah, cool. I just wanted to make sure you were cool with that instead of me just conjuring a bog standard sedan from 1995.
I'll be honest, if you hadn't told me you hadn't bought it, I wouldn't have known.
Well, that's called player integrity.
And yes, you could
We
you
could
could head
buy
over
a
to the
van that
Hoover
children are told.
building and um
Like there is no
yes.
difference between a pedo van and an FBI van. They're the same physical object.
FBI vans have like you can put panels on the outside.
You can put a panel on the outside of a pedo van too. That's the point. It's just a
Yeah,
solid flat
but
wall.
it's a crime if you put FBI on the outside of a pedo van.
It's a
As
crime to be a
opposed to the
pedo
other
too. I don't
crime.
think that's stopping them, is it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're
I
already a
mean,
pedophile,
usually it is though. Like most people only commit one crime at a time. That's why most criminals don't actually get caught.
Yeah.
True. It's usually committing a misdemeanor while you're committing a felony that gets you caught. Uh,
Yeah, like speeding with your pedo van full of kidnapped children. Don't do that. Or actually, please, if you have a pedo van full of kidnapped children, speed exactly 11% over the speed limit directly through the next fucking police checkpoint you come across.
Don't stop at any stop signs.
or better yet, don't have a pedo van.
I mean, that would be the ideal, but
presupposing you already are in that position. But yeah, since there's
Yes.
like 6 of us now, we probably should trade out from the muscle car to the van so we can all be together. Because presumably there's one more PC who's still with us, just not here in spirit.
Yes. O'Connor is lurking around.
Lucy just packed up and left without a word.
Understandable.
Yeah, no, after that day, she went home, like, called up her sisters, like, I want to rekindle our like, family relationship. Can I please visit you in Cali? And fucking left.
I don't
Literally
blame.
no one blames her.
Yeah.
She saw that, it was like,
Um,
nah.
And nope, 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 nope.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Do do do.
no one blames her to such an extent, but she's still getting the full consulting fee she was promised.
Because, I mean, to be fair, she did actually do her job.
Yeah, they don't need her anymore. She did
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, she did her job.
Anyway. But yes, are you splitting across 2 cars with walkie-talkies, or are you going to go and get a government van?
James would like to stay in his car because that's where he has all of his bullets and guns in.
Understandables.
No. Chances are most of my guns and ammo are also in there, so I'll stick with them.
Alright, 2 cars it is then.
You you could move those into a government van and still have enough room for like 4 people in the back.
Well, there's also the benefit of having 2 vehicles in the area just in case, like, we need to split up. Or if shit goes
All right,
tits up, we can go in opposite directions and run.
Yeah.
fair enough. Say you can connect walkie-talkies so you can brief on the way, and yeah, um, it's more or less go.
Okay. And then Freed, what's your character's driving? I didn't put any levels into it, but we're not doing anything crazy driving wise, so
I also didn't put anything into it.
fair enough.
Do you want
Honestly,
me to
looking
come over
over.
there and drive?
I mean, if
Honestly,
we were doing like a chase, yeah, but if we're just driving to a different town,
Yeah, it should be
no.
fine.
I will say honestly, looking back at my character, I really shouldn't have put the stats in the talking, or the points in the talking. I suck at talking at the time.
I'm
I
gonna be
really
honest, if that
don't.
is Isaac's car, that has heat. I don't care if we're
That
conspicuous as fuck. I would ride shotgun in that without second thought.
Oh yeah, for sure.
that looks amazing and hilarious. I love it. 2 elephants on the front.
I mean, you've already got 6 wheels. Like, might as well put 2 elephants for the grid. I remember one more thing I forgot to buy. I need to buy a shotgun. Like an N4 Benelli.
Can I interest you in our Lord and Savior, the 50 caliber Action Express Desert Eagle?
Um, nah. My character already has a sniper rifle.
I've got a shotgun and a pistol.
Probably all you will need.
Probably.
Probably.
Worst
I got a
things comes to
Remington
worst.
Model
Oh shit!
870 Wingmaster.
Oh no.
I'm so big.
Yeah, no,
I
James
don't
just
know
has a
why you're
fucking.
so big.
That's weird. He just is.
Now you see
James
his
just
size
has a
now.
fucking USP in his fucking pocket. And fucking 45 ACP.
Now you see Isaac needs to be as big as his ego. So fill up the whole screen. No.
Listen, the ego's only bad if you can't back it up.
I'm
So if he
saying.
turns out to be a boy failure, we'll point and laugh. Otherwise, we'll be like, oh, he's so cool.
Look, I'm just
Okay,
saying.
these
I
two are
still
being very big now.
It's really fucking cool.
Oh, I totally believe you. My
I
character just focused on putting that into a like a 7.62 bolt action sniper instead.
I mean based.
And my character plays at range. Not a pistol guy, even though it's got a 90 in pistols.
I just have
Based?
70 in or pistols and shotguns.
Okay, so
I
you're the
figured
heavies now. Got it.
Yeah, I saw how Lucy just could not do shit. I'm like, I'm gonna invest in some gun skills.
Alright, well.
and I've got my 11 spells. Half of them are just like talking to outer gods.
I don't know, like
Hey,
rigging up the squid boy to give you deets is not useless.
True.
al- also, and this is a much more critical part, the majority of call or contact spells can also be reversed. Call are specifically called out as call/dismiss.
Oh, that's
What?
useful to know.
Same.
Thank you.
You can say them backwards. It's not literally saying them backwards for most of them, but yeah, there are appropriate other rituals. You can actually make monster go home.
Monster hears his name backwards, like, ah, fuck, alright, see you later, man. Just gets up and walks away.
Yes, it's Mister. I don't know how to pronounce it from Superman.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The fifth or sixth dimensional imp.
Yes. I know what you're
Are you
referencing.
talking about uh what's his name? Etrigan?
No, no.
Superman was like writing a paper, and this like fucking thing came out of the paper, and he's like, "Oh yeah, could you like write check this and we'll fight?" And he like spelled out his name accidentally. That villain. Do you remember that?
Anyway, yeah. It'll take at least another 15 minutes to get to get out of the city. So let's say it's about 11 a.m. when you are finally able to leave city limits and actually get on to the interstate highway. You don't need to go all of the way up the highway, but it is the fastest route to make it to Partridgeville to follow it for a while.
And honestly, it would be more suspect if we were diving into random fucking off roads.
Yeah.
So yeah, on the way you can make sure your walkie-talkies are all linked up. Yeah, I don't know if people had made the thing, the cable that you can plug into like a car cigarette lighter. I don't know if that was a thing yet in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
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 No, so then yeah, you can just plug your walkie-talkies in, say you aren't even depleting the battery.
James is driving, and he's a responsible boy, so he's not gonna walkie-talkie and drive.
Oh, I thought Isaac was driving your car.
I offered. They said they didn't need me to. So I'm back to being in the passenger seat of the muscle car reading my book.
Fair enough. Well, Wolstein, while actually operating a walkie-talkie would be irresponsible, you can talk through it so long as Randall is the one actually pressing the button.
This is true.
So,
Just about could you get the others on the other end to make sure we're all working nice and fine before we're out in the sticks?
Give me a second to get it set up. I'll plug it in and hit the button, I guess.
in the rear car, the walkie-talkie goes off. Randall, what do you say?
How you four doing up there? Or are we behind them? Or in front of them?
I've put you down in front. It's
Okay,
entirely arbitrary.
fair
I
enough.
don't think it really matters.
Theoretically, we should be in front since we're the ones who know where we're going.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I could probably figure out where we're going, but why make it a whole issue? Just follow the board, you know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'll hit the walkie-talkie. Uh, uh, how are you four doing up there? Over.
Isaac will respond. You will hear his voice over the thrash of some, like, Black Sabbath. We're just great. How about you?
Enjoying the nice leisurely drive.
Yes.
So, what exactly are we up against? I've heard bits and pieces. A hound. You say something's weird about it, though.
Are these secure walkie-talkies?
I mean, as secure as a walkie-talkie can be. Walkie-talkies operate by just going on a frequency. So you just find a frequency that's not being used.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I suppose if you pay premium, you could get encryption.
Yeah, I
Can you
feel like we
encrypt
shouldn't be discussing
walkie-talkie?
case details if we're not encrypted.
Well,
Probably not.
let's just for the sake of ease, then say, yeah, um, one of you two, uh, one of you military types uh, got some encrypted ones.
Good.
I mean, we're feds, like really weird feds. I imagine encrypted radios is not a hard ask.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair. But also, Isaac and Randall are actually military types.
Alright, then yeah. Isaac will say back. Well, that's a question best left to those who saw the beast. Agent Spade, you'll pass the mic.
As far as we can tell, it's a being known as a Hound of Tindalos, or related to one. A type of vampiric hound that exists beyond normal space and time in angular time rather than curved. They sit at the very beginning and end of all things. Incredibly tough, seem to regenerate.
Hmm. What calibers were used at it to push it back?
My former partner used a big 5 round on him. It seemed to annoy it. Also, a 12 gauge slug We just didn't have the violence of action necessary in order to take it down.
Makes sense. Mers, does my character
Yeah.
recognize the hound as described, even if it's a bit weird or different?
That sounds like a Cthulhu mythos roll.
Ooh, let me open up my character sheet. I have points in that.
And I roll as well.
You could
Yeah.
assist one another. That would probably be more useful.
True.
That's true. What is your
I have-
Cthulhu mythos?
I have a 27.
Holy
You're getting a
shit.
help action for me because I only have a 20.
Holy shit.
We're fucking agents doing this shit as a career.
How does help work in this?
You
Or does it...
roll twice and take the better.
Okay.
Oh, one thing is that that's a nat one, okay. But yeah.
The sheet is poo-poo stinky
Okay.
garbage.
Yes, the sheet is pretty bad. I have a macro set up for you to make rolls with instead of using the sheet's roll button, because
Oh.
the actual exact number you roll does matter for how good a roll is, but all it will actually show is a 1 you succeeded or a 0 you failed.
Between the jukebox and the announcements in macros, there's player role. Just click in bar and use that instead. I still mess up and use the sheet sometimes. I'm just so used to sheets actually working and not being hot garbage.
So, what do I need to use? Oh, I
So
see.
yeah,
Yeah.
macros.
Okay.
So
And
normally I
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
normally I would just tell you this out loud, but this is a nat 1. I'm going to type this because that's going to give me some time to think about what the hell you get from a nat 1 on this. That is literally the best type of success you can get.
I wasn't expecting anything, but okay.
And what I'm just imagining is
um,
James and Jezebel were just talking amongst each other. It's like trying to be like, okay, oh, that's weird. Did that before Jezebel just like fucking super brains it.
It walked as a man, not as a hound, but it had it bipedal, but it had the features of a hound. Russ saw it up close, so he can describe it pretty well.
yeah.
DF cut it up.
I need to list down the ammo I have.
Oh. Yes, feel free to talk amongst yourselves for a little bit while I
Well, we are.
Yeah. Right now,
yeah,
Oh.
but you can do so out loud rather than in text chat.
Fair
I,
enough.
I was trying not to interrupt the flow of the session. I'm sorry.
Look, Win, just don't be me and buy 300 rounds for both of the weapons.
I bought like
Amateur numbers.
200. I bought like 200 rounds for my pistol.
I bought 100 rounds of special ammunition that's custom hand loads. They
Merz
are
said he
very
wasn't
spicy.
gonna track my ammo, so I just said the Russ bought home defense slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 312 gauge 3-inch slugs. Each one is $1.
Normally, Russ candy stripes his shotgun, but because buckshot does nothing, he took out all the buckshot and it's just slugs.
Buckshot just pissed it off.
Eh.
Which, I mean, to be fair, if you're trying to get it off from killing someone, not a bad thing to know, but not particularly helpful in the moment.
And
Also,
9mm just literally went through it and shot your friend.
Yep.
Air quotes friend.
Well, that's more because it went intangible. I think it would just bounced off otherwise.
Yeah.
I was really hoping a flare gun would interfere with that, but my big brain move wasn't big brained, and I am in fact stupid.
Yeah.
What
It's a
I'm
bit
hearing
for
is
an
next
idea.
time. What I'm hearing next time is we need to
Just
get a shotgun with dragon breath in it.
Dragon
I
breath.
don't
Yeah,
think that
I
would
did
help,
talk.
actually.
Yeah, I did. We did talk about that, but yeah, he doesn't. Russ doesn't have any dragon breath rounds, and I don't think it would actually work when it was intangible, but it was worth a try, even
If,
though the
if you want to get special shotgun ammo, I think, like, explosive slugs would probably be
flechettes.
the way. No.
Flechette's only good on lack of armor. This
Yeah.
thing proves to be as hard as a fucking tank, so
Yeah,
flechettes would do nothing.
This guy's rock hard. You need the big hits like an elephant gun.
If it can't punch through several layers of like solid material, it's not good enough.
Well, flechettes do that.
Yeah, but they make
They're
tiny
little
little baby
sappets.
hole.
You're a
Sabos.
tiny little baby hole.
Wow. All right, man.
Sabo.
No need to get rude. Come on.
Listen, I only read these things. Leave me alone.
Look, I've always said I never disparage someone for mispronouncing a word because that means they read.
Sabo, you say? Okay,
Yes,
that makes sense. That makes sense. I think I have actually heard that in documentaries. Yeah.
It's okay. I used to pronounce it as flechette for the longest time.
I'm gonna be
For the
honest.
longest
Flechette
time,
sounds so much better than
It
flechette.
sounds like that's how that word should be fucking pronounced.
For the longest time, I pronounced Icor Iker because it just made sense to me.
Yeah, that's what I used to do as
But
well.
yeah, it's
I mean,
it's
I can't.
Icor.
I was literally doing it a couple sessions ago until Merz was like,
I think that's actually a regional difference thing. I think both are technically correct depending on where you are.
But yeah, put some flechette in your shotgun and turn someone into spaghetti.
See?
big brain. This is why I kissed this one. All right.
Alright, that's my one. I'm never gonna do it again. Woo! No.
That's the only thing my character has that'll damage this because I put a lot into all the firearm skill into shotgun and just only 40% into handguns and nothing into rifle.
Have you considered a, like, 4-gauge shotgun?
Whoa! Fuck your shotgun upon ye. Fuck your shoulder upon ye.
I don't think
If you
Russ
kill
has
your
this.
enemy, it doesn't matter if you break your shoulder.
I'm good with the Benelli for now. The 12 gauge slug was messing it up, so
Yes.
I have good news.
Also,
just not that much.
Merz
Huh?
approved me having a Barrett 50 cal on standby.
I mean, that's perfectly civilian legal. There's no reason she shouldn't.
The one that
But-
wasn't civilian legal is I did get the M3 T Super 90.
the entry model, so super cut down.
Yeah.
Even then,
Similarly, I thought about it, but ultimately did not ask if I could somehow acquire a, 25mm Bushmaster, but...
I want a Bushmaster so in real life so badly. That's all I want in
Yeah.
life.
It would fix me.
But yeah, Randall, that message in Discord is what you know.
Huh.
Whatever you saw was very inducing.
I'm sort of trying to wrap my head around this. Mhm.
Uh, what are you struggling with?
It's not so much I'm struggling with, it's just how am I gonna word this? Or I guess I could just read it. Uh, so the hounds themselves are bound to their victims. The people who've seen them and have a mental image of them allow them to anchor themselves in spherical time. Once it kills the person keeping it here, the hound can't support itself here. It's not just that it's humanoid, it's that it's still here and still killing. Now, there's something. Now, theoretically, the juices left by the hound might well be used in a spell or potion. It's one of the candidates for Azoth, the, the primordial life substance.
So,
Once used in the spell or potion, it can make the imbiber immortal.
so you were saying someone didn't summon one of these creatures, but rather transmutated himself into one.
The only explanation that makes sense.
Possibly.
Perhaps that's why the rash of killings. He must keep killing in order to sustain this unstable mutant form.
I'll roll a cult. I'm
Oh
an
yeah, I'll roll
occultist.
occult. It's one of my best skills.
Oh my god, I get to use that plus 70 to the skill I
Fuck
have.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Mine's only a 35.
Are you
Oof.
fucking? I have a 70% chance to succeed because fuck.
Sorry, just give me a moment.
You got more tick attacking to do.
Look, we made 3 rolls that had
Well,
a
I've
70-ish%. One of them was bound to fail. That's just averages.
That's just how it
Throwing the
goes.
rock at you.
it's. I don't actually need to tick attack. I need to scroll to make sure I've got this right. Um. Uh, yes. Okay. Who succeeded under half their
Me.
rate?
Actually, wait, did I?
No,
I
you
didn't.
didn't.
Damn it.
No, it's just
StrayParadox.
Spade. All right, Spade. Two things in particular come to mind when when you hear Azoth. The first is the Hermetic philosopher Artephius, which I will type for you. Yes. He was a philosopher who wrote on the language of birds, the character for planets, the views of the future, and the formula for the creation of the Philosopher's Stone. The
Wait,
Philosopher's Stone, known for known for extraordinary properties, both granting its master eternal life and its power to transmute lead to gold. Oh yeah, all of the following are going to be I think going to be real people. In his book Die Vitae Propaganda, Die Vita Propaganda, which he claims he wrote at the age of 1025 years. He explains the formula for the Philosopher's Stone, which must be built upon a foundation of Azoth, the primal material. The second is Paracelsus, or Paracelsus, an ancient father of alchemy who believed all matter evolved from one primordial substance, Iliaster, also known as Azoth. In No, you didn't quite get. No, you weren't 1/5 success, so you won't get that without further research. Of particular note about Paracelsus is that in the Smithsonian in DC, his sword is on display. It's forged in 1350 with a crystal pommel and the word Azoth engraved along the blade.
Merzendi, I kind of was joking when I asked for a relic weapon.
I mean, look, this is one of the beautiful things about running an actual adventure from an adventure book. I don't have to make this shit up. This was just in there for you to learn about, or in this case, for you to plumb the depths of goth baddie brain and discover.
Now, if only I had taken fencing in college.
Just start swinging around. What's the worst that could happen? You hurt yourself with a mythical weapon that'll probably like dematerialize you at the molecular level? Nah.
Sounds fun.
That's what you know about Azoth. I suppose I should actually quickly make a roll for Simon Magnus. He is quite good at occult as well.
Best of luck, buddy. Don't get get fucked by the dice like I did.
He would not have anything to add on what you already know.
But he likes to feel smart too.
Mr. Spade, I know you are also a scholar. Well, Azoth, does it not bring Paracelsus to mind?
It does indeed. including, and it also brings Artifice into mind as well, the alchemist. The Philosopher's Stone needs to be built on a base of Azoth.
Yes, Die Weiter Propaganda. Yes. Miss Jezebel, I think you may have. I think you may have solved this in a single afternoon. A single morning, still.
Oh, maybe I knew something of Venus. Or a bit more
Um,
than just something.
Still, the fun part's getting it killed without anyone else dying.
Yeah, that'll be a bit harder.
I don't suppose this revelation comes with some insight as to where this creature might lurk between its hunts.
I do believe it lurks outside of time.
Then
Curved
perhaps
time it is. That
where
is.
it enters our curvy time.
A bit harder to pin down. Time is best way I could describe it's like a sheet of paper, and you can fold it in on itself. So where it is exactly, you're better off looking for 100 different needles and thousands of different haystacks.
Mars, is there an alchemical pattern to the murders?
Uh, you would want to have that sort of thought with access to a map, not behind the wheel of a car.
Mm. But I have Isaac right there.
I do have a map of the city that fucking Jim bought right before he died, just sitting in the glove compartment.
I mean, if you want to, you can
Just pull over for a
attempt an
minute.
occult roll on that. Oh,
Disadvantage.
yes. Yes, if you're going to pull over, then that you won't have disadvantage, but this will take a little bit.
Disadvantage drive roll. Drive into oncoming traffic. Everyone dies.
No,
Two
So
characters.
James and Jezebel would be a-okay. It's you four that'd be fucking dead.
we just watch you veer off into oncoming traffic.
I just look up, just like, shame. Let's go kill a monster and just keep going forward.
Yeah, you got this.
You know, the plan is James would shoot it with a 50 cal stagger, right? And then Jezebel would, stab. It would work.
Oh no, I have a shotgun. I just blast it. Then probably die.
That's why you need the sword. Keep up.
Ah. Well, I'm not good at stabbing.
Well, you don't need to be good at stabbing if it's currently trying to put its leg back on. Because I hit it with an anti-material rifle.
As long as it's made out of material, it's gonna work.
Listen, if it bleeds, it has material, which means it can die.
Anyway, so do you want to pull over and have a quick look at the map for an alchemical symbol?
This time
Well,
setting.
what we'll do is we'll look at it while we're in the drive-thru for McDonald's.
I'm just imagining like a minimum wage worker watching
Well, it's lunchtime.
Isaac just like drawing like occultic symbols on a map trying to figure something out. It's like, I don't get paid enough for that.
I
It is. You double.
It's
so
lunchtime soon, and we're in
Isaac,
Saunders's car.
it's true, it's true. It would be traditional, but just because Spade is busy driving doesn't mean like between Isaac and Magnus they couldn't make an attempt.
True.
Isaac, you and Magnus take a look at the map, see if there's the murders are plotting out an alchemical sign. It's a long shot, but might tell us where the thing might jump out next.
I suspect it's been jumping out at the same place. At least from what you've told me, that Pollock kept suspecting there was something watching him, and yet you saw the creature come out of his building.
Well, at least where the next hunting ground will be. Again, a long shot.
Same principle as sacrificing something at a ritual spot. You could, in theory, make a symbol with sacrifice spots.
I understand
Though
the theory.
if it is a man, or was a man who's made for Philosopher's Stone, I don't, I don't think he would be fully out living outside of time. He'd be immortal within spherical time. Well, I'm, uh, I'm no physicist. I, I do quite struggle to understand the distinction between angular and spherical.
One's square and one's circle, but as far as time goes, yes, I'm not sure what angular time even is. Nor can I say I particularly relish the idea of learning. Some things, perhaps, are better left unknown.
Do any of you have the physics skill at a particularly high level, or the secret mathematics skill?
Uh,
I do not.
no.
All right. Do any of you have an education of 20 or above?
Yes.
Really?
I have an education of 22.
God damn.
I've got 18.
Spade, you can attempt a education times 2 roll.
44.
Yep.
Whoa!
All right. So, I'm going to quickly bring you over to another.
Yay!
This is this is purely just an example map for the best way Spade can describe curved versus angular time. So normally, time progresses in a sine wave, such as to get from, say, point A, see that first cross, to point B, you've got to just go through it linearly. When you are dealing with angular time, however, time progresses directly. You can go from point A directly to point B, and you also happen to go through point C in the meantime.
I see, so we're using event horizon principles.
That is as far as Spade is able to explain the distinction between angular and spherical time.
So, in theory, if we were to catch this thing while it's going from point A to point B, where it doesn't expect to be passing by point C, we'd catch it with our pants down.
But
Not
how,
an unreasonable assumption.
but how would we access its version of time ourselves?
That's the question of the hour,
I,
unfortunately.
I suppose we could try to make our own Philosopher's Stone.
Would that not risk us turning into more Hounds of Tyndalos?
I'd say it's likely, to be honest.
Or, we fuck up the formula and just die in agony. Yes. It, I. Sorry, if you thought that was a serious suggestion, it wasn't. That's. There are things about eternal life I would not object to, but if it's as some angular monster that has to suck people's souls out of their chest, I I would rather not.
There is no version of immortality where you do not become a monster.
Immortality is pride manifest. There's no good end for that.
I really wish I was playing a facetious character right about now for this conversation.
Moment, given that uh, we seem to be fighting some sort of gluttony manifest, perhaps conjuring another deadly sin wouldn't be too bad. Hmm?
Hmm.
Perhaps.
Huh.
Then again, as they say, sometimes it takes a monster to fight a monster.
You don't send a saint to find a saint.
So, right, though. So what? I suppose what are we going to be looking for in Partridgeville?
We believe this is where one of these creatures was summoned in the past, and from what
Yes.
I'm reading in this
Oh,
report,
of course. You need to explain it to them, don't you?
what I'm reading in this report suggests quite strongly that an individual summoned a Hound of Tyndalos many, many years ago in Partridgeville, and upon being devoured, his estate was consumed by another. Uh, Mirza was a doctor friend of his, I believe, wasn't it?
Uh,
Or was it the
Frank Long was his heir.
yes?
Was his middle name Belknap?
It
Yes.
passed.
Fantastic.
It passed to one Frank Belknap Long. This estate, now that we have unlocked this additional information, I would suspect included some ichor of the hound that murdered our dear writer friend. Perhaps it became the basis of the new hound, some perverse intergenerational reproduction.
Wait, but Miss Van Helsing, there's something you're missing.
Oh,
But you've got the file. Turn a page or two over.
he will do so.
That letter from Dr. Morton. You remarked on it in the meeting. You said another damned fool seeking immortality, hadn't you?
Ah,
Just to show
yes.
you that again to remind you.
Perhaps it was Morton and not Long. Ironic name besides. Perhaps if he engaged in this research too deeply, it has taken him this long to physically manifest himself. He has been a step outside of time. That would certainly explain the unusual attire itself out of time the Hound wore.
Might also explain its excessive murderous desires. If an immortal creature wanted to stay under the radar, they would be very careful about their kills, space it out. But if they've been stuck without recharging the proverbial batteries for too long, well, they've been forced to play their hand here and now.
And it might explain what the creature's doing underneath that wine shop. New York City is built on the ruins of itself over generations. Perhaps there's an unused laboratory or former abode of Dr. Morton down there. A former office, even. Or access there, too.
And this sounds as if we have two avenues to explore. Long and Morton both.
Right now, I suppose we focus on what's right in front of us. Then, when we have to double back, we'll chase this line of inquiry.
Detective Spade, do you happen to know if this Partridgeville Chemical Laboratories is still in service today?
Merzendi, I've been through Partridgeville several times. Do I know?
You can make a hard no check. So no, and I want under half. Since I don't think this is a thing that you would have ever gone
Do
out of your way to look for.
Yeah, well, because I'm in humanities, not hard science. Uh, what is my no? My no. My no is 110.
Yeah, so it's against a 55.
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
No shit.
Agent.
Oh,
And
actually, sorry. Um,
hmm?
Spade, would you have ever been to Partridgeville police business? Like
Partridgeville on
FBI business?
business. Do you want? I'll make a luck. How about that?
Yeah, I think.
We'll see if I've ever been through here for on a case. Nope.
So no, you've never had cause. You've never really had cause to go through the through the village proper. It's just like it's on your way. You might stop at like the edges where they're set up, like where the McDonald's has been built or something.
Clearly, I've only ever shown up here with my dad at like the bait and tackle shop.
You're gonna get there and go see the bait tackle shop that's been replaced with like a fucking like with a Walmart, and then your sanity's finally gonna snap.
Because Russ is from up here. He's from like 20 miles north of Partridgeville. Uh, where did I write him being down from? He's from Newburyport, which I believe is a real town.
Oh, um,
Yes.
but that's Massachusetts, isn't it?
Yeah, he's in the big MA. Yeah, never mind. He's from up
Yeah,
north
yeah.
north.
This is Partridgeville, New York, not Partridgeville, Massachusetts. Because Partridgeville, Massachusetts is actually a real place. Um, Partridgeville, New York is not.
Yeah, yeah. I pass through it sometimes.
My verisimilitude.
Anyhow, yeah. Um, I've only stopped over a couple of times. I wouldn't know offhand. I don't really got any roots much in New York.
Might be worth looking into while we're up here. Petrochemical corporations tend to stick around a while and keep detailed records.
So, is there anything else you want to talk about on the trip?
No, I think we solved the case now. We just need to go to do the rest of the grunt work.
We just have to actually,
Yeah,
kill the thing.
we have to do the hard part now.
Aw, man.
Oh
Yes.
man.
So, Merz, what's the acquisitions role for a fucking M3 Bradley again?
Uh, Impossible?
Savin in in the last game I did with Merzendi, I was not only able to get an air-cooled Browning, but I also got a flamethrower and a harpoon gun.
Man.
That was tragically before the NFL, or is it NF?
NFA.
No,
NFA.
NFA,
NFA.
NFA.
NFL is the
I
football.
Tragically before the National Football League.
Okay,
Turns
that
out,
is one of the great
Merz-
tragedies of our time, but not
turns
nearly
out
as much as the
Merzendi,
NFA.
huge American football fan.
Depending on where you are in the States, a flamethrower is a perfectly legal thing to own.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of
You could
yeah,
just get one mailed to you by Elon Musk's Boring Company for a while.
yeah. You just
those
have to
weren't flamethrowers, though. Those were propane lighters.
believe it or not, an IED is legal to own in many states. You just have to have it serial numbered.
And pay a $200 tax stamp to the federal government.
The government will allow you to do some crazy shit if you give them money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most infuriating thing about sorry, brief tangent. Okay, no, because I'm about to go on a massive tangent. I'm about to criticize the entirety of the NFA and say like why multiple aspects of it are stupid even for what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
You're preaching to the
literally
choir.
everyone hates it.
Like gun
I mean, I
control
know you're
people
the
and
choir,
yeah, gun control people and anti-gun control people both hate it. That's how you know it's bad.
but that's what's supposed to be a perfect compromise,
Yes.
Win. If everyone hates it, then that's the correct compromise. That's not how fucking compromises work.
True. Ah, I'm so stupid. Thank you for clarifying.
Oh,
Alright, alright.
whoa.
Before Mers and I both start fucking reeing.
No, I'm too
Yes.
late. I already am.
Alright. So, Partridgeville. Oh, wait,
Yes.
hold on.
So I don't.
There's a tradition before we get there. You two new nerds.
McDonald's.
Yeah, what's your Macca's order?
Uh, Wolstein wants a McFish, whatever it's fucking called.
Fish fillet?
McFish. It's that's not a mix something.
They could have called
Yeah.
it McFillet, like if they super.
Uh, I don't want any.
I'm glad the two government agents are both like, well, yeah, let's go get a fish sandwich from McDonald's. Freak behavior.
Absolute glowy behavior.
I mean, it's October 28th out, so. Oh. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, I've just noticed the big fucking fuck up with my timeline of events again, and it's genuinely pissing me off.
What did you do?
Oh no, it's not my timeline of events, it's the
Oh.
book's timeline of
Okay.
events. Day 1, Saturday, October 24th, first killing. Day 2, Sunday, October 25th. Day 3, Monday, October 26th. This is all good, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Day 4, October 27th. Day 5, October 28th. Day 6, October 28th. Day 7, October 29th. Day 8th, October 30th. Did you spot the issue?
Merge, you just don't understand the circular time at play here.
It's obviously intentional. We're
It
talking
went
about
in a
time
sine wave and
dilations
just
and
kind
angular
of
time.
whooped
Yeah.
a little bit there.
Yeah, so we're actually the Tround of Tround. We're the Hound, right? And we're gonna go kill ourselves. Big
Yeah.
There's a little hiccup with the sine wave there. Don't worry about it.
Yes. But yes, it is currently Wednesday, October 28th. So, if you're Catholic, you are allowed to actually get a beef burger today.
I mean,
In that case.
yeah, Wolstein is still gonna eat fish. He likes fish more than beef.
Fair enough.
Well, when it's a constant thing you're eating, I mean, it's just a preference at that point.
Isaac will, in fact, get a big fat fucking double quarter pounder with cheese. And still put his french fries inside.
That's exactly what.
Of course.
That's my order.
Alright, you get the up nod instead this time.
I'm saying in real life, Savin.
Oh. You
Like
get an
if-
up nod in real life, Stray, because that's also my order.
Yeah. Because unless we've been drinking and you're just getting a sack of McDoubles, if I'm sitting down to order something, it's double quarter pounder with cheese. Put the fries in because obviously.
Same brain.
Like, why
Yes.
would you not?
Just putting the fries in the burgers is just such a nice thing. Upgrade,
It should really just come standard.
honestly.
I wouldn't trust them to do it.
That's fair.
That's how you just get weird, sad, cold fries in the middle of your burger.
But that's the basic McDonald's fry anyway. No, they're not too bad around where I live, but I've been to some McDonald's up north that are not good.
I just don't go unless like everyone's I don't drink anymore, but when everyone was drinking and we just be out and that would be the only place that's open. Or nowadays the only time I have it is when like my family goes out and they just know, just get Dan a couple, just get Stray a couple of McDoubles and it's all good.
Anyway.
Yeah. Seems it'll be about 1:30. You enter Partridgeville proper. Ow. Oh, actually, sorry. It'll be about 2:00. Because the last while on the road, you have to go slower because there's a thunderstorm going on over Partridgeville.
That is not ominous at all.
Not at.
It's a
I can't drive in the rain.
You can. You just really don't want to make any maneuvers in the rain.
Now, you see, Wolstein's one of those people who just, like, goes 10 miles slower or is 10 under the speed limit
Like on the
whenever it's
hazards,
raining.
leaning off onto like the fucking median.
Mhm. It's a sleepy old colonial town. It's small, decaying. It looks like it should be up in New England, up in your old territory, Spade.
Hmm.
There's a village green, narrow winding streets, clapboard cottages, and a white steeple congregational church that every few minutes a lightning bolt strikes.
Not ominous at all.
In the center of town, the streets are tight and winding, but out further, uh, broader, straighter, and the yards are deep, but not really that well cared for. The area you first entered, of course, very edge. It's housing developments, a shabby industrial area, and a recent built McDonald's. A couple of streets are actually closed off with police barricades because of telephone poles knocked over or trees delimbed in the most violent of ways. You're going to find it impossible to use your cell phones to communicate back to New York from here.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A poor omen.
It's a good thing that there are payphones everywhere, Merzendi. It's
The
Oh,
the
uh,
90s.
the,
The
the
I know where
telephone
towns are
poles have been
tense.
knocked down.
Eh,
You are you could make an attempt, but most payphones won't work.
Alright,
oh.
who is well versed in smoke signals?
In the middle of a thunderstorm.
Ah, we'll make it work.
You know, if you could get a smoke signal going in a thunderstorm, I'd say you're pretty damn well versed.
Yeah, yeah. You are in a sleepy little town.
Well, if I've ever seen an omen, this is this one. I look over to Jezebel. It'd be best if you brought something more substantial with you if you can. Tuck it under the jacket.
That sounds like a good idea. I somehow accidentally closed my game early.
James is gonna find a place to
Whoops.
park, and he's gonna pop open the trunk. He's going to remove the stock from the M3 so he can tuck it under his jacket.
Okay, so you're going to be walking around with a sawn-off shotgun under your jacket.
Correct.
Could you make me a conceal roll? It will be significantly boosted. I think it's like 3 times your actual numerical conceal because of being sawn off and no buttstock. Right, please note down you have a hard success on concealing this.
Okay. I actually need to untick all my rewards potentially. They have already been stuck.
Oh yes, yes. Make sure you untick all of your starting skills.
Yes. And then I'm obviously going to have my USP and my holster, but that's a holster in my jacket. That's easier to hide.
Yeah,
I hit the
I
shotgun. That was the hard hide.
yeah. I don't need a roll to hide a holstered pistol. That's sort of the point of them.
Yeah. Uh, actually, I don't think I can. I'll be able to pull off hiding mine. It's not sawn off or anything. It's just the full blown shotgun.
You could
I'm
make
just
the attempt, but yeah. And yes, Stray?
I'm just gonna do what Bob did in your first game and leave my gun in the car, and then if anything happens, leave for 5 rounds.
Rude. I mean,
But is anyone going to not pay attention? And when the mobster starts being mean to them, I pull out my gun.
there's a reason why when I selected the shotgun, I was like, yes, I will take the 3-inch sawn off shotgun. That's an imp 3 Benelli.
The
I will
shoddy.
take that.
Isaac, you do actually have an overcoat, yes?
Yes. I'm not talking
Okay, then
about
yeah.
my Magnum revolver, Mers. Eyebrow
Well, I
wiggle.
look over at Jezebel's like, what's your pistol caliber?
Sorry, for me, you slightly broke up. What was that?
I look over at Jezebel's like, what's your pistol caliber?
Uh, USP 40. So I guess, yeah,
45 ACP? Alright, well
yeah,
then I don't have
45
anything.
ACP.
I don't got anything better for you, unfortunately.
No, I've got plenty.
And I make sure to lock my door because there is just a 50 cal in here, and I don't want someone taking that.
So, where shall we go first, my friends? Petrochemical, or try and find the abode of our unfortunate Mr. Chalmers?
Well, quiet towns like this, we're going to draw attention pretty quick, so we want to do the thing that we need less eyes on us first.
I would
I would suggest G Raggy. Let's split up and look for clues.
Let's
Regardless.
do the opposite of that, Fred.
I am
all right.
also going to quickly ask for a spot hidden roll.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Merzendi, I
no.
bought so many hiddens.
I'm no longer playing Lucy, so I don't have any
Yeah.
points in this, so I might fail, actually.
Merzendi, I will spot so many hiddens.
Damn.
Alright, Spade, milk an experience check.
Lucy had like a cracked spot hidden. I'm so sad.
Wasn't it like 80 something?
It was high.
Something like that, yeah. Spade, as you're discussing, you'll notice, let's say for, sake of convenience, you've, parked up, like, in the church parking lot, or... Actually, where would you have parked, I suppose? Could be in the church parking lot, could be, like, out in the industrial area.
Which one? Which area was closer as we drive into town, basically,
You would have come in through the industrial area.
than the industrial area?
Then I guess we're going to the petrochem plant first.
All right. Then yeah, Spade. You'll notice a car that's parked fairways across the parking lot. There's uh how best to yes, a small, swarthy Arabic man sat in the driver's seat, and he seems to be looking in your direction quite intently. If you were going to say for certain, he seems to be looking at Simon Magnus with some intensity.
Mr. Magnus, you would not happen to be acquainted with a swarthy Middle Eastern man, would you?
Not intimately, no. Why do you say?
You got a looky-loo.
Hmm.
Agent, how do you want to go about this?
Best not to tip our hand. At the same time, these are dangerous days, even if he's not related to our case. Someone of that description eyeballing one of our companions is cause for alarm.
The something that might be doubly is you remember Russ, the break-in.
Yes, indeed.
Apparently, a short Middle Easterner was seen running from my house shortly before the police arrived.
My inclination is to box him in and have a little chat.
I can go find a place to perch up with a rifle. You can use that as a threat.
As a threat, yes. And if he decides to be a threat, eliminated. I don't
Will do.
suppose you have a suppressor on that.
I go back to my truck. Truck my sedan, I pop it up, and I show you a suppressed scoped rifle.
Oh, my dear, I could fall in love with you here and now. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I
I always forget how big that thing is.
Oh, it's not as big as the
I
other one. I lift open the cover a little bit, and you see the 50 cal right next to it.
I will say though, isn't this a little dangerous? I mean, I know most of us are, well, most of you are government, but even with a silencer, those are quite loud.
There's a thunderstorm on, Mr. Magnus.
Thunderstorm. We're in an industrial area. A lot of random, jarring, loud noises happen around here.
You know, that's a fair point.
There's a time and a place for everything, even violence.
Besides,
You have my word that I will not shoot if I don't need to.
besides, I just want to talk to him. Isaac, you want to take the wheel?
Very well. I'll come speeding along if you need me.
I'll go find a place to perch up nearby. Good luck, you two.
Alright, is he, like down the street, Merzendi?
He's across whatever parking. He's across the parking lot you'd come into. Which probably serves like some sort of warehouse building.
Can I loop around the warehouse to come up, from another side?
Sounds eminently doable.
Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm going to attempt to come up behind him in his blind spot. Especially because I don't, you know, Stray has seen movies, and you know what? So has Russ. He's not going to approach an idling car from the front waving a badge.
But the
Not
car's not idling; it's fully parked up.
even so. Getting the car, turning over the engine, pressing the gas is pretty fast.
Fast enough that it would be cause for concern.
Yeah. All
And
right.
meanwhile,
Well, yep.
James is going to find somewhere he can perch up, position himself, and aim without using the scope first, so Blint doesn't, flag his location, and just wait.
All right, Wolstein. Let's have you make a luck roll.
Sure. I'm very good at those. I say with the 70.
All right, yeah, you can find a decent enough place to to quickly get up into position. If you want to try to avoid being spotted, I will ask for a hide roll, but this will be easy, so you'll get to do this against 1.5 times your skill.
Still not great for me.
Don't worry, swarthy Arabs are not known to be very good at spotting things.
I got a height of with this. I got a height of 15, so we'll see.
Oh,
Ooh.
well,
Yeah.
you'd think the base on that skill would be a little higher. I guess not.
You would think.
Oh my
Not
god!
even fucking
Oh, wow!
Nice.
absolute cinnamon.
Right under the wire.
It's everything you need.
Yeah, that's all. That's all
So
he's done.
Wolstein is. I'm just going to use this as so. Wolstein is going on height. Who's so Isaac and Magnus? You were staying behind. Was it Spade and Randall who were going to approach the car?
I don't know. Spade was going to take off himself.
Well,
I guess I'll come along just to make sure he doesn't get into too much trouble.
yes. It's just I happen to know you're the only person who speaks Arabic.
That's true. So I'll go along. Just in case. Oh no, he's got a health bar.
I'm just saying, most of our
All of
friends
these-
don't have those.
All of our NPCs have a health bar. It came free with your fucking existence.
Yeah. So yeah. Spade and so Wolstein is overwatching Spade and Randall. You are approaching him from his blind spot. So as you get closer, this is a very basic, family style car. Like number plate from last year, probably like a Ford of some sort. Yeah, you will see that the man is. You'll be able to see the man is sat in the driver's seat. His lower body is wrapped up in a blanket, and both of his arms are tucked in underneath it. Not an unreasonable thing to do, given the weather. However, as you approach, you can both make spot hidden rolls. Alright, neither of you will notice anything in particular.
What a shit.
Right. Does he spot us as we approach?
He does not.
All right. Time to do the classic cop thing. I'm gonna go over to the driver's side, and I am going to pull out my identification, lean down, and tap on the glass.
Okay. Roll luck, Spade.
You got it, buddy.
Oh boy.
It turns out his car was also a bomb.
He just is a bomb. There's no place.
Are you
Oh.
sure about that?
No, Merzendi. And this is how
Okay.
Spade dies.
Well,
So
I do not remember initiative.
it's just your dexterity order.
Okay, so it's just 10.
So, should I also roll
let-
dex?
Yep. Basic. Everyone except O'Connor is going to need to be to stick their dex in. Wolstein, I'm going to strongly suggest you pass a psychology roll.
We'll see if I can. I probably will, because I got a 50 in that.
time to racially profile a man, fail, and then shoot him.
So should I also mark experience in that?
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, so combat will start with the two people who have readied firearms. This is Wolstein and the swarthy Arab.
Oh, I was right!
Mostly. It's not a Mac 10.
It's not a Mac 10. Instead, it is one of those horrible. It's a horrible biomechanical weapon.
It's an
It's a
Ismec
Dreykov.
43 sawn off.
Oh,
So, with my psychology check, I know this
Look
guy
up.
has a gun pointed at Spade from under the blanket.
Yeah, and you also know something has stuck this guy on extreme guard, and as Spade is coming around, he's just about to bring up and shoot.
You know,
Terry
the worst
Tap.
part is, I don't even think he has hostile intent to us. Something happened to him, but I have to protect Spade here, so I'm taking his head off his shoulders.
You probably are, yes.
That sucks. Sorry, man. Do I roll the
I mean,
first dice number or the second one with the weapon checks?
what do you mean?
There's two dice buttons next to firearms.
Oh, don't use either of those. Just use the current attack skill as a roll.
Watcha. Checking. Ugh.
Now, I do believe you had taken some time to aim, thankfully,
Yes.
which is very good. Um,
So I can roll damage here?
yep. While he did successfully spot some movement, he was You actually made the 15, so he was not able to see. Oh, that's an outright sniper. Okay. The side of his head. A hole appears in one side of his head, and the other side turns to mist. Uh,
Well,
he squeezes the. He does squeeze the trigger of the shotgun as he dies, but this is completely unaimed now.
And it still
So
kills Russ.
he has
That
a
would be
9% chance to hit.
Watch
I'm
it roll
looking
a
for that
fucking one.
one.
He blasts through the window and the roof of the car as he falls through as he falls to the side. Spade, you one coming up first. You are uh, make a luck roll. You may take 1 point of damage as you are hit by fragments of glass. Actually, no. The sniper bullet came through first. No, you're fine.
Yeah, the glass
Hooray!
shattering probably had you like fucking lurching back, like what the fuck.
yeah.
Good job.
yeah.
James is going to pull back the bolt, take the shell casing out, tuck it in his pocket, and get out of where he currently is.
Isaac is going to just, like, not even fully getting into the driver's seat, just, like, fucking side saddle it, slam on the gas, and go over to where fucking Russ is.
Alright, Merzendi, I don't have things against dead bodies. Give me the sanity thing, please.
All right, make a sanity roll.
Oh, you got it, buddy. With my
Wouldn't this be
crisp
extreme violence,
22.
technically speaking? Because
Merzendi, I did not roll well.
Oh god.
that's really bad. It's funny to me that the
Well,
roll 20 defaults it to green because in any other scenario that would be a good number.
Yeah.
yeah, this will be a 1d4 sanity loss. It's not actively supernatural, but this was someone seemingly unprovoked trying to
Every
kill
time,
you and
too.
having to be killed in turn. So you're down to 18 sanity points.
Correct.
Holy fuck, Spade.
How many are you down to again?
18,
Oh,
buddy.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Spade, you need to go home.
I did say when we started that my character was most likely to go insane. I just thought it would be from the horrors.
No, it's just from people getting shot.
I'm reiterating what I said session one. Lucy is the only one getting out of this unscathed.
She wasn't even unscathed.
Comparatively, yeah.
I mean, comparatively, but yeah, she's still at least a bit fucked up.
She's like, wow,
Mildly
that was horrifying.
traumatized.
Time to fucking pack
Right,
that down and never
so-
think about it again.
Isaac, you have brought the car over.
Yes. Good Lord, what happened?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well,
I knocked on the window and then his head exploded. Then shot went off. I think he was armed.
No shit, he was armed. Look at that. Isaac's just gonna point through the window at the little shoddy.
Yeah.
Well,
Russ had to jump back.
yeah, Isaac's just gonna. He has big old white gloves on. He's just gonna pluck that on up and render it safe. Well, that's
It
illegal.
already was. It's double barrel sawn off
Oh,
with both barrels discharged.
well,
That would have most likely been a dead Russ if it had hit him.
I do believe you owe our sniper a debt of gratitude.
the good thing Wolstein got his shot off when he did.
Now the question is, who was trying to take Most likely Simon's head off.
Let's find out.
Do you think they were trying to kill me?
Staring at you intently with a gun in hand, most likely was going to try a drive-by.
Mm.
Oh, well, I
Take it as a compliment, Simon. That means you're important. They're afraid of you, whoever they are.
suppose so. But I'll just be making sanity. Yeah, I'd already given him a D4 off for oh shit, a horrible murder just happened over there, and it was one of my friends. I think I need to upgrade that D4 now to like a D6 based on what you've said.
I would argue that's highly comforting that you're cool enough to be a, murder target. See? Yeah, not that bad.
Ah, only one more point. He doesn't need to risk against temporary insanity.
After a bit, James would finally show up. Looks over at Russ. Sorry if you got caught by the glass from that.
No, I'm much obliged. Well, let's see what this guy had. Who's going to help me with... wait, what's this? To search the car, what would that be?
That would be spot hidden.
Okay. Who has the highest spot hidden? I have a 60.
I have a
I can
50.
help because I'm inured to death bodies and one other thing.
Yeah.
Same.
I'll help.
Violence.
I'll
Yeah.
help somebody. I'm also inured to corpses. This does not phase
I
Mr.
will
Van
search.
Helsing.
I will search. I will take the key out of the ignition and also search for the trunk.
I'll help Spade.
Uh, player roll.
So you're checking if you're just. Okay, so uh, Spade is going at the trunk first, and then who's going at the main body of the car first?
I guess me and Jezebel. What was your spot heading again?
50.
Alright, I'll assist you. It's a little higher than mine.
Alright.
Whoop.
And the roll.
We ain't
Fuck, you're
found
drunk about
shit.
it.
All right, so because this is very easy to find, I'll just start with you two. Van Helsing uh, and Randall. There's not much going on in here. You'll find some ID papers, like a driving license the Arab has, and a car rental in the glove box. Both are in the name of Abd al Hazred. You do not need to make any
Yeah.
sort of roll to know to recognize that name.
Isaac will just sigh heavily. Oh, come on. Well, at least we know why they're involved, whoever they are. They're aware of the mythos. The creatures.
Uh,
Not just after vampires.
Spade. You check the trunk. Well, a big there is a big duffel bag with a heavy-duty padlock on it.
Oh my god, he really was gonna blow something up.
A heavy-duty
You know,
padlock.
I, I was only kidding when I was just racially profiling the fuck out of this guy. Jesus Christ, man. Come on.
Yep.
It's a duffel bag with a padlock on it.
Actually, yeah, that's a fair point. They are too smart to just do a duffel bag. It is it's a big, yeah, it's a duffel bag. You can open it. Inside there is a metal gun case that has a heavy duty padlock on.
I have half an inch of universal lock opener.
I kind of like reach out to Spade's like, this might be a good time to call the bomb squad potentially. We don't know what's in there.
I did not hear anything you said.
I said, I put my hand out to Spade's like, it might be a good time to call the bomb squad. We have no idea what's in there.
Yeah. Better play it safe than get blown up.
Hell, we need to still call it in anyways. I mean, I took this man's head off his shoulders.
I don't think we can call it in just yet. Isaac will point up to the down telephone poles. No one's going to blame us for being incommunicado for a bit.
And besides, you didn't shoot him through the head, I did.
Hmm.
Does
The
your pistol
town
shoot
has
7.62?
It's a pity that the ballistics got lost along the way.
the town does have its own police force, doesn't it? It's
Not
Sergeant Douglas and so forth.
Most likely. But
All I'm saying is
again,
I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we verified that that thing was going to explode if you rattle it.
yes, we should leave that alone for now. Luckily, with the storm, I don't believe anyone heard the shots. We can...
I timed my shot for one of the strikes. No matter it.
Very nice. We can pull down the seat here and let our friend rest a while we get about our business.
I was thinking the same. We still have the lab to go over.
I want someone to puppy guard the body just in case if a cruiser swings by and finds it.
O'Connor will volunteer for that, I think.
Perfect.
It's a good
We
reason
gotta,
for not
gotta
to accompany you into the city proper, well, the village proper.
we got a cop sitting on the body. It's fine. Once we can get a hold of Matheson, we can get this covered up.
I mean, I don't even think it would need a cover up. A trained sniper saw that someone was going to shoot a federal agent with a sawed-off weapon. That's close and shut.
Yeah.
Still, we do want to keep it quiet.
It just won't be that hard to get that done.
We just tell Matheson exactly what happened, then he'll just go, okay. He and Russ did have a heart-to-heart, and Russ said, he's calling in some friends and some bodies might drop, and Matheson went, sounds good to me, man. Guess what happened?
If you aren't going to try to open this metal case now, what are you going to try to do?
It's lab time, baby.
Yeah. As I head to the lab, I'm going to check on Magnus, see if the man's okay.
I could be better. It's one thing for a monster to try to kill you. That's what monsters do. Another, just random men.
You got a vest, Mr. Magnus.
I suppose I'll be buying one when we get back to the city next.
I have a
Obviously
vest in
spare.
my
Saunders has a spare, take his.
And also, I would recommend buying some clothes that, while I love the style, don't get me wrong, you need to look a bit more plain for a while.
Pop the trunk and then throw him Saunders's old vest.
Ooh, that still has Saunders' blood on it.
No, there were a couple of them, wasn't there? I thought you said you had an extra vest in the back.
I don't think so, unfortunately.
My character does have a vest and wasn't wearing it because he expects to be several yards out with a sniper rifle. Typically, I wear this, but as you see, I'm a sniper. You need it more than I do.
Hey. All right. I won't say no if you're sure.
Listen, I took this job with the understanding that one of these days I'm going to die. And if I die because you're wearing the vest and you get to live, then that's how it is.
It's your level 2 vest, so it being level 2 vest, Magnus will take a moment to take off his overcoat and shirt, then put it on, and then redress.
But you want it over your undershirt, not but under your overshirt. You don't want that thing chafing on you. This is out of character.
Unfortunately, he was not dressed prepared for that, so he's just putting it under his shirt, so it's not. So there's no chance of visibility.
Well, he's in luck there, because, wait, how tall is Mr. Magnus?
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a fair point. I don't think your vest would fit him. He's size 17.
Holy shit, my man is huge.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, when I described him as very tall, he's very tall.
I mean, I could take the plates out of it and.
It's a level 2 vest, it doesn't have plates.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's just
Never
solid.
mind. Axe that entire interaction.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oops.
When we get back into town, I'll get you a vest. I'll get you a tall boy vest. We have some at the office.
Thank you.
Time we'll play
Now then,
bodyguard with our bodies. Stay between us.
Shall we?
Yes, let's go make some friends.
James will follow. And James will also be sure to continuously have Magnus on the side of him that he's closest to the world's escape if someone does attempt another drive-by.
Sure. So, how... you would have just been able to look up the... well, no, but if you'd looked up the address, you would have known if it was still in business or not, wouldn't you? Yeah. How are you going to try to find where the chemical labs are?
Phone book.
Alternatively, just ask somebody. Like, we're in the industrial
Novel
section.
concept.
I ask a passing worker, hey, where's the petrochem plant?
Hey, petrochem? Fuck you mean petrochem?
Partridgeville Chemical Laboratories, I believe is the official name.
Oh, yeah. I know. That analysis place, that's research lab. Sup city center, just next door to PD, you know?
Thank you very much, good sir.
Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you take care and get inside real quick. This lightning's being a real bitch.
Yes. What a day for a storm. So we'll adjust his
James is gonna
wide-brimmed
look.
hat and just keep walking.
James is gonna look at Isaac's like, "Why are you being ominous for no fucking reason?"
I'm telling you, he's a goetic demon.
Like, that's just how he is.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So, you can head into the centre of town. Are you going to walk all the way, or are you going to grab your cars back?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Get cars if it's that far out in the rain.
Leave. We'll just, leave O'Connor with no car standing out in the cold, shivering. It'll be fine.
She has a car. It's slightly damaged, but it is a car. Just go park that somewhere.
Also, we could
Like,
probably. I mean,
You know.
while technically tampering with the crime scene, we could roll the car closer to like an awning for O'Connor to be standing under.
Just
Yeah.
a slightly dented car, That'll buff right out.
I think the bigger concern is the giant fucking hole in the side window and the front windshield.
Oh my god, I just saw an amazing headline, incredibly relevant to our current predicament. Elite Pakistani bomb disposal unit killed while defusing
Oh, yeah.
IED after Chinese bomb defusal kit turned out to be fake.
I saw that
Oh
earlier.
my god.
And I read that. I was like, what the fuck's happening in the world?
Alright,
Wow.
let's not get too distracted. We've only got like another hour and change at most.
Okay.
So. Yeah, you can head into the center of town, whether that's in car or on foot. It doesn't make too much difference. There are some. Well, for the most part, the buildings are sleepy New England style. Here in the very centre, there is a little more, gentle modernity, particularly exemplified by the offices of the Partridgeville Chemical Laboratories, which are, look to have been the very most modern of 1925. Reach back a fair way past the back of the PD. Sign is the sign is in good nick. The door is in good nick. The whole building looks to be in good nick.
Well, well. I suppose some things do just stand the test of time.
Yeah.
I will go inside.
Is anyone going to stay out?
Would go with just in case of the sawed-off shotgun's going to be needed inside there.
I mean, if it's going to be needed anywhere, it would be inside of a, confined building.
True.
Just in case things go wrong for Isaac, I'll be on standby with a shotgun.
I might as well come along.
All right. You can, yeah. You can head in, and while the outside seems to have been much the same, at least the front seems to be a bit more modernized. That, or they were truly avant-garde, and have kept up the repairs.
Easier to maintain something than replace it, to be fair.
True. It's white tiled walls, presumably faux marble floor, and a big black wood desk, behind which sits a smiling young woman. Hello, how can I help you?
Good evening. I'm with the United States government's virology research. Isaac will display his badge quickly. We were...
Oh, my Major. Welcome.
Relax. We were just hoping to access some of the company's records, if you would permit us. There's a
I
case down in New York City that's giving us some trouble.
you just give me one moment. I am only the receptionist. Let me call up my manager. But I don't foresee there being any sort of problem. Oh,
Of course.
Take your time.
anyone, uh, with this approach, Van Helsing, you can make a credit rating roll.
Oh, no, dear.
Or
What's
a
your credit score?
persuade if you prefer.
Oh, yes, I much prefer... That's, like 5 times that number.
What's your persuade score?
80 versus 15 credit rating.
Damn.
Yeah, I've got
Hmm.
50 persuade.
And fucking James is just 5 points behind you on persuade.
Just walk away with a phone number.
Yeah. It's funny, Major. After she's called the manager down while he's on his way, she'll just say, it's funny, Major Van Helsing. You're the second man today to want to look at some of our back records.
Is that so? Would the previous questionnaire have been a swarthy man from Arabia?
No. Oh,
You cut out there. What'd you say?
no. He was a proper New Englander, I would say. Mr. Slim. I think he's still back there, actually. At least I haven't seen him leave.
Mr. Slim. Would you mind if we slip back there right now? I'd very much like to talk to Mr. Slim.
You're going to need to make another persuade roll to go back there before the manager comes down to give permission.
Sure.
Oh, just one of you, though.
That's fine. I'll
And
stay here.
you, actually, no. Uh, look, Major, you have to stay back to speak to my manager, but, I didn't say how many friends were with you, so...
Of course. Agent Spade. Agent James, if you would.
Russ nod. Directions, please.
Just through that door, then, third left, second right, and down the stairs into the basement.
Thank you kindly.
Looking for Isaac before leaving. It's like, if anything happens, I kind of just tap his shoulder, like insinuating a radio.
He will tip his hat slightly.
And James is going to follow Spade.
All right. Wolstein and Spade are going directly down. So yeah, the secretary gave you the correct instructions. You can get into into the old record room. It seems the entrance you have come into is the only entrance, but when there's fully 70 years of records, oh boy, this is almost floor to ceiling of filing cabinets and several and arranged in like several lines. So it's a veritable labyrinth of yeah, a veritable labyrinth of filing cabinets.
Okay, look around. This reminds me of one having to do a crap ton of research for my theology bachelor degree. I mean, crap everywhere.
Let's see if we can't find our mystery man.
I got your 6, Spade. And James is going to make a point to kind of be literally like the looking behind them. So no one's going to come up from behind with all these cabinets. While he's just going to trust that Spade, if he sees anything ahead, he'll make him aware.
All right. So, I'm going to ask for both of you to make a stealth roll, and for at least one of you to make a spot hidden roll, and then I will be right back.
I'm so good at sneak, Merzendi, you don't even know. Watch this
I am
shit.
god awful at it.
I was absolutely expecting a flash of green there.
Wish me luck. This is a 10 for me, so I'm probably gonna like reveal my location.
Holy shit! What do you mean?
My God, what are you made
How?
of?
Ow!
You wouldn't happen to have search? Oh yeah, you said again.
Manus, I can give you the help action. I don't think she said
Yeah.
anything against that because, like, I got a 25 spot.
Yeah, she said at least one
Yeah,
of you.
happening.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
guys!
It's important. But James and Spade need to lock the fuck in right now, or they're gonna be in the meat packing factory in 5.
God damn.
And while the Benelli hits with 4d6 plus 2 of damage, there is only 6 shells for it to use, and I can imagine there might be more than 6 enemies.
Hello, Merzendi.
It's just a one guy.
Okay, so Jesus,
where?
that's
Stealth, then spot hidden, reroll.
all right.
And I reasoned that the help action was fucking James keeping Spades like back completely, just a non-factor for him looking.
So I'm going to tell you what this other man has rolled. He's rolled a 2 and a 100.
My God.
So what's going to happen is that, as you press on looking, you'll hear just straight up the sound of some cabinets being pulled down.
Oh, he's trying this little trick.
And then some swearing. Oh, blasting! Blasting! Fucking! Fuck! Fuck! You can quickly zero in. Well, he's going to take 1 point of damage.
James is going to.
Alright, so what's this guy look like?
Yeah. James
Do we
will
see him yet or no?
try to decide if he's going to brandish his firearm yet.
Yeah, I suppose that's the question before you come around the corner to get full eyes on him. Are you coming with guns out?
Spade is not, but he's gonna have his hand on his holster.
Alright.
And James is going to have his hand like in his jacket, gripping his shotgun, ready to sling it out and shoot, but not brandishing it.
Okay. So,
And that said, he's
but,
not going to make an effort to conceal the fact that he has something under there, so the person knows. Yeah, don't fuck around.
you're going to come around the corner, and this is an average height white man. Is mid to late 30s, dark hair in a pronounced widow's peak, dark eyes, fine suit, and part of a filing cabinet collapsed onto one of his legs.
Evening,
So
sir.
I see you're experiencing difficulties, Mr. Slim.
Please keep
Agent
your hands where we
Spade.
can see them.
Agent Spade, FBI.
Yes, difficulties is quite word for it. Would you mind?
Yeah. Spade will look over, give him a look over to make sure that, he's not brandishing anything. If he is not.
He does not have a weapon in hand.
Alright. Well,
Give him a pat down.
Yeah.
And all James is doing, and he's just watching the guy, making sure if he does do something, it'll be the second person he kills today.
No, you see, Savin, I am giving him what's called an ocular pat down.
You can make another spot hidden roll on him specifically if you like.
All
Oh.
Jim needs to do is just not be incredibly racist, and he's the cooler Jim.
That's under half, but that's not under 1/5. So
It'd also be funded by a government agency, like super secret one.
you do not see any evidence of a firearm bulge.
I'll lift the cabinet off him then.
Thank you. He'll pull back, wincing. Carefully push himself up to his feet and help and If you haven't already, he will help you set it back into its proper place.
Unfortunate predicament. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Slim, what were you looking for?
You know, this isn't how this is supposed to go, Agent Spade. Not in the slightest. No, I'm... But I suppose there's, no great harm in telling you now. Other than my own further embarrassment, but that has already happened quite thoroughly. A mutual friend of ours asked me to come here and to investigate the 28 case.
And that mutual friend would be?
Come on, Agent Spade, you're not stupid enough to need me to tell you.
For the
Yes.
sake of our
Oh
amusement,
my God.
please tell us.
Just give him a good look. How's the fishing up north?
You can roll psychology on him.
Both of us are just Spade.
Both of you are Delta Green. You know the code word. Okay, so just Spade will see. He takes just a moment too long to answer. This isn't someone who actually knows the code. This is someone who is just trying to bullshit you about it. It's rough. Always rough, isn't it?
You know, it's not very polite to lie, Mr. Slim.
Second, James hears that, the shotgun's out and leveled at him.
As you raise the shotgun, Slim just raises a hand at you. Just open palm, fingers splayed.
He's
And
gonna
we're
kill
going
himself.
to step away real quick.
Aw, man, I'm ready to fight a wizard.
The second he heard
Jesus
Spade
Christ.
say, like, this guy is full of shit, like, Jim would immediately was like, all right, guess I'm killing this
So,
again.
so Merzendi, I
Here
guess
I
we
go
found
kill
out
again.
who will pull. So Merzendi, I guess we found out. I pull out my gun. Just happened.
Anyway, upstairs. The manager has come down. Major Van Helsing?
Ah, yes. You must be the man in charge.
Yes, Hieronymus Schwartz. A pleasure to meet you, Major.
The pleasure's mine, Mr. Schwartz. Isaac will extend a hand.
He
Sorry.
grasps it, and, Van Helsing, what's your occult skill?
Oh, gee. Why am I getting a cult off a handshake? Alright, it's a 70.
It's
Okay,
a super secret
you
devil handshake.
you can immediately recognize the Masonic handshake he gives you.
Okay. I will return that.
It's a secret society. A cult is like the skill for that.
Okay, fair enough. Look, I was getting a little concerned that was my detect magic rolls. Like, this man's a fishman. It's a different kind of fishing up north. No, alright. Masonic handshake, that's fine. Isaac will return that. Apologies for dropping in unannounced, but the weather's been playing all sorts of games with our communications.
Yes, yes. Fully knocked out our phone lines out of the city. Uh, Half our phone lines just across town. But thankfully, it clearly didn't knock the roads out. So, what can I do for you, Major?
I don't know if you've heard about the goings-on in New York City, the scare of this particular serial killer. Well, we were hoping your company might be able to assist us in our investigations. No implication that you've done anything wrong, of course, but one of your former employees has come up as a person of interest. A very, very old employee.
Must be Dr. Morton. Yes, yes. Mr. Slim, he was also asking about him. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have said that. But then I suppose, well, you'll meet each other down in the records room, won't you?
I suppose we will. Well, if you've
Yes.
already admitted one man, would you mind if we take a look?
Right. I have, no qualms at all. It's Mr. Morton, well, Dr. Morton. I don't know what either of you will be able to find. Was, well, he was here 70 years ago, and even then he was fairly older. He must be long dead by now.
Oh, I'm
God rest
sure.
him.
But, still, we believe something, perhaps from your company, may have fallen into his possession that's become a danger to society. Or perhaps
Uh,
something he took from a colleague of his. Hard to say at this juncture, but finding out where his possessions might have ended up is our priority.
oh, yes, of course, you can. Let me show you to the records room.
Please, lead on.
It's down in the basement, so you'll need mind to step. And some of the files we've left for a while.
I'm sure we'll
We're
manage.
meant to be getting around to digitizing them, but uh, I'm sure you know how the reality of a budget is, Major.
Oh, yes, don't worry. My office is much the same situation. Though I must admit I've come to find myself quite enamored with the smell of old paper.
So, you guys can head down into the basement, and you'll just be arriving at the basement door as so, Wolstein, are you going to pull the trigger?
This is fucking time to
This is
shoot
a
two men.
the thing is, like, he probably is a wizard.
Could you
Hasn't
make
done
an
an aggressive.
could you make an occult test to like see if he's doing anything wizardy?
Would be a mythos test.
Oh boy, wow.
Uh, or a psychology, actually. I think it would be psychology to tell. Because all objectively, all he's done is you've pulled out a gun and he's thrown a hand up at you.
Which, I mean, to be fair, is a reasonable reaction.
Yeah.
If someone whipped out a 3-inch shorty at me, I too would put my hands out. That's a reasonable reaction. All right, so I'm gonna do psychology. I want to make sure that I'm not gonna blow this man's shit smooth off for no reason.
It will be really funny if this is a friendly and so was the Arab guy. Just fucking killed both of them.
The air was definitely not friendly. He was gonna shoot you.
I mean, he was gonna shoot Russ, but like, what if it was an accident though? Like he didn't know it was Russ. It was just some guy coming up on him.
This is true.
Yeah, after he had, some seen someone climbing up onto a roof across the way. Someone just randomly approaches his car from behind. But Wolstein, you can tell this guy, he does not feel in control of the situation. He is panicking. He is. He is scared and looks like he's about to try to defend himself rather than try to attack.
And Wolstein's not gonna shoot. It's like, I'm not going to attack you. Put your hands where I can see them.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Bloody hell, yes it did.
Well, you're pretending to be a member of one of us. This is a standard procedure.
I do believe that you can lower that, if you please.
I'd like him in cuffs first.
You'll have both hands out now, presented towards you.
Could you cuff him, Spade?
There's no need for that, friends. No need for that.
On what grounds? We are simply having a conversation. Now then, let's start from before, where we were before that. I do believe I had just called you a liar.
Yes, I. You had, and for fair reason. I have no idea what you mean about fishing up north.
Well then, shall we start with, shall we then go back to Mr. Slim? Who are you and why are you here?
Sorry, I need to check something in in book. Give me just a moment. While I'm checking, why don't Van Helsing and Randall, why don't you make listen rolls?
Listen.
Uh,
Alright. Nope. Do 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 do.
Alright.
Randall, you will be able to lead. You'll be able to overhear what is being said now. Now you've come in, so you can. Once the manager has been dismissed to go and do managerial stuff, you can bring the rest of the actual adventuring party into this conversation. Yes, just give me a moment to
Sounds like we've got a wannabe.
Oh, boy. What a fascinatingly stupid decision.
I'm not there, but yeah.
Let's go meet our false friend.
And with the manager gone, I'll pull out my pistol just in case. And lead us in. Whew.
None of those would be useful here.
Wait, what?
Talking to myself.
Oh,
We love talking to
Yes.
ourselves.
I am an agent of a group in Boston who I believe your Simon Magnus contacted one of our members. I'm here to help. I came here to look into the Partridgeville events in case you didn't have the chance to, in case you were. After hearing reports that at least one federal agent was killed, we found it prudent to make a move ourselves.
Russ will make a motion for you to put the shotgun away.
Okay. The shotgun returns to the jacket.
Well, apologies then for the scare, Mr. Slim. We, hmm, we've had some pursuers, and one can't be too careful when looking into the mysteries. I'm sure you understand.
Before you, I will ask you if you would like to make another psychology roll before you commit to telling about put the shotgun away.
Okay. Well, I hit the thing again. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if you're offering me to retroactively go back on a decision with a psychology roll,
Oh no, this is
I
a
did roll.
separate psychology roll.
Yeah, I did roll a
Uh.
57, but I hit the thing again.
Is a 57 a
Okay.
Yeah,
success?
it is. Yes, Spade. You get the impression he's not lying, but he is stretching the truth.
Just sigh.
Or at least, he may be lying, but he is definitely at least stretching the truth to a to try to calm everything down. His priority is much more, oh god, there is a maniac with a shotgun and I don't know if I can fight, if I can deal with that, rather than telling you the actual truth.
Once again, Mr. Slim, deception is unbecoming. I would like the whole truth, please.
Why can't you just be a dumb flatfoot, Spade?
I do have a doctorate degree.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen if you push too far. Both of us are going to die. And then Morton, or whoever this monster actually is, will fulfill whatever his dark plan is in New York.
James is satisfied with that answer. He's lowering the shotgun. It's still in his hands, but it's no longer pointing the barrel at him.
In the interest of not stepping on each other's toes, did you find anything here, or shall I have to go through manually?
Some things, and the rest of you will be arriving now.
Knock, knock.
Ah, Agent Isaac.
I see you found our Mr. Slim. And you've already pulled out a gun.
The Van Helsing.
I see my reputation precedes me. Hello, Mr. Slim.
Yes. As for your question, Agent Spade, comments about Morton, the old lab director, Llewellyn Crabwell. He said he was a difficult man. A top man, a very competent, but too knowledgeable about his own competence and too fascinated with the occult. Crabwell was quite happy when Morton left to head to New York. To quote him, no doubt to dabble in his crazy ideas. At least he won't be doing it here.
That's
But
an
as to
exceedingly short-sighted view on that.
when it comes to occultic matters, most men of science, especially back then, were very short-sighted.
Yes, 'tis easy to become blinded by science. And you happen to find where our Dr. Morton might have resided in New York?
In his resignation letter, there'll be a forwarding address. That was what I was looking for when you arrived.
I could find the indexing for the where everything is file-wise. Once I give you better location to look, you should be able to find it.
Good plan.
This is pre-Dewey, unfortunately.
Gone around some older places. I think I might be able to manage something. Give me a bit.
Mr. Slim, one question before we continue. Mr. Magnus's house was burgled recently. You and your counterparts wouldn't happen to have had anything to do with that, would you?
You can roll psychology on him.
Okay. Got a big ol' 60.
And anyone can make the roll. What would we have to gain from that? Van Helsing. He's being evasive because he absolutely did order that.
Well, because you're behind us in the investigation. Or you were until you acquired Mr. Magnus's case files, which is how you know about, well, much of what my friends have discovered. Isn't that right?
I suppose yes.
Really, if you're going to just
Well,
keep lying directly to our
relay.
faces...
This is. Yes, you do seem to be terribly well informed for what you are.
Yes, for what we are. And what are you, Jim Slim?
Brian Slim. I am an agent for an organization that does not wish to see New York overrun by Tindelosians. Is that sufficient?
Can I make a psychology on that?
You can, yeah.
I think that's the most important bit of information.
What's
So
your psychology?
60.
All of you
I
can
will.
roll
Okay.
psychology.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, for fuck's
It's
sake!
Damn.
Yeah, Spade and James on the same wavelength with the 42.
It is the answer to
all right.
life, the universe, and everything.
Spade and Wolstein. This man is holding something back, but it's not from deception. He's not lying when he says his organization doesn't want to see New York overrun by Tintelosians. It's like, with how much you've pushed him, it's like it's taking an effort of will for him not to just launch into Grandois megalomania.
But I want him to.
Yeah, I want him to monologue.
Monologue, motherfucker. Well then, what
Russ,
do
give eyes
you
a nod.
want for New York?
I want it to continue as it is. Further, it's inevitable. Its descent into all of the enjoyable sins of mankind. All the things the Great One has granted to us, made manifest into one place. That is New York City.
Ah, I see. You don't want your master's feeding grounds to be disrupted.
Feeding ground. That's not a wholly inaccurate way to put it, but it is lacking some parts. It is the fertile ground where the new order shall arise from.
Wait, Merzendi. The book I read. I read The Unspeakable Cults.
Yeah,
Read it. Let's speak all cults too.
you should have noted down which book you read.
Nameless gold. Yes, nameless gold. Unspeakable.
Oh, those are the same books.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
just one is in It's just one is in German and one is in English.
So do I also pick up whatever Spade's going to pick up here?
I don't know what Spade's about to try to pick up.
So since I've read The Unspeakable Cults, this diatribe, is this familiar to any of the cults that I know of, specifically here in North America? Like Dagon, Cthulhu.
You can make a mythos roll, yes.
Oh boy.
May I also do the same? As we have read the same
You
book?
may, yes.
Never gonna get this. Oh my god, how?
One of us
Spade,
got it. That's all that matters.
this sounds very distinctly like yeah, this is He's speaking quite generally, but yes, this is distinctly the sort of patois of one of the dread cults. If you had to pick one in specific, Mighty Cthulhu, the high priest of the old ones, his cult, and that was a crit. I I want you to make a luck roll as well, Spade. Uh,
Oh no.
No, 2 luck gates.
Quit
A
making me
crit
yeah,
and a
roll.
luck
this
roll.
is intended to be a very hard thing to know.
No, that's fine.
Fair enough.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Well,
um,
for
Oh,
Zendi, you see, I rolled a 1.
yes.
You see, Spade has a massive cock.
The
And
biggest
Just for
there
those
something
is.
things.
clicks, Spade. And I'm going to message you what clicks.
Uh, some kind of insects do a loud clicking.
James is just sitting there ready to fucking kill this. Not really, that he's
I
a
was,
fucking lunatic.
I even like was writing down and I deleted it a couple of times. I was like, well, I eventually distilling it too. He's a fish worshiper. I was just like, well, clearly what this guy is, he's not one of the nice secret societies, but but they're stepping on his toes over here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up.
The Tindalosians need to get out. This is the lair of the fishies.
This is our fucking state. You get out of here, dog boys.
This is a
And
this is a territory
Yeah. It's,
war.
chat, you do not get to make experience ticks in Cthulhu Mythos or in Luck, unfortunately, because otherwise this would be like there you are, Spade.
Oh boy.
Only one, oh boy.
Listen, listen. Oh boy. Whip out.
It took me a second to realize you were talking about the Desert Eagles. I'm like, what the fuck's the Fitty?
Yeah, 50 Action Express.
looking back on it, I could have gotten a Disney Eagle, but decided not to.
I mean, to be fair, the 50 Action Express kind of gets wibbly downrange, but
I'm not worried about fighting anybody downrange. I'm worried about fighting a man who goes into
It's
melee
a
combat with
cool,
me.
it's a cool flashy gun, but if we're gonna talk practicality, it's not that practical.
It's super practical
Alright.
in this fucking game.
Anyway, let's
Yeah, does Russ say anything to us?
Russell, actually, he'll take out a notepad and then scribble something down and show it to Isaac.
Good, because that
Uh,
stops Isaac from starting to going around about the fucking Nazis.
Honestly, out of all the things to have a rant about, that's fine.
Yeah, see, this is the dichotomy of Jim and Isaac, right? Jim would be screaming about the Jews right now. Isaac is going to be screaming about the Nazis. So, what do we have here?
there, just it's going to read. Hang on.
That's fucking cool. I need
And
to see this.
then
What the fuck is that?
Hang on, hang on. It, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it.
Helsing, you can make. Yeah, you can make either an occult or a Cthulhu Mythos roll. Cthulhu Mythos would get you more details, but will of course be hard. Make both of the rolls and let's see what you get.
Okay, and then my Cthulhu Mythos is 27. Oh my god.
Okay, so Van Helsing, when you see the name The Silver Twilight, oh, oh, this is a centuries-old order uh, of researchers and investigators and then mages who, especially since the foundation of Delta Green, are known to be preeminent amongst the Cthulhu cult. They are apocalyptic, but only with their own apocalypse. They will quite happily and can be used to fight against the cults of other gods. The Unspeakable One, or, for instance, but they are still enemies of all mankind. They want to plunge the world into absolute chaos through the rising of relay.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, they know spells to keep baddies out, but that's mostly because they're like, no, 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 no. You see, Earth is Cthulhu's to conquer.
Yes,
I see. Isaac will look down at that. His lips will twist upward into a snarling grin. Ah, I see. I see. Yes, well, Brian, I can see why you're so invested in ensuring our hounds are kept at bay. Well, for now it seems our interests are in accord. Let us work together now to keep this pack down and put down a rabid dog.
he's going to make a psychology roll on you. That is a success under half. If you are trying to bullshit him, you may attempt a fast talk.
Okay. Fast talk, you say? Oh boy.
That is the lying skill.
I understand that this is factually true.
Despite it being actually true, it is still a fuck moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think the best person at fast talk is Spade.
Yeah. Well, you know.
On tonight's episode, shit, I'm not shocked. I didn't know it was that low.
Yeah, no, Isaac's definitely like, yeah, I'll happily learn everything you have to say, and then I'm going to shoot you in the back of the head. Smile.
Um, I've said too much, it seems. It's a shame.
At this point, Isaac is going to slowly lift the big fucking hand cannon out of his jacket.
As you start to lift your gun, he starts to intone words.
Bang!
And we
Yeah.
shoot him.
That's
The second he starts chanting some fucking incantations, a shell's coming out of that shotgun.
It wasn't. Well, yeah. It's going to be turn order. Oh,
oh,
I'll just delete the spare Isaac. It's very thankful he has very shit dexterity.
Bro, I don't think he's gonna get a single word out before he turns.
no, this guy's getting fucking ventilated. Oh, jeez, buddy.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate part is I'm shooting with a shot-off shotgun in an enclosed space. That shit's gonna ring upstairs.
Yeah, that's we're all gonna go deaf for a little bit with the fucking 50 and the 12
Yeah.
gauge go off in here.
You know that fucking the first episode of The Walking Dead where Rick gives himself tinnitus?
Yeah.
That's gonna be us in a second.
Oh yeah. Big tinnitus. That's permanently hearing
Spade,
loss.
could
TBQH.
you throw your dexterity in?
Poor Spade. Gonna see another dead body.
Oh boy, I didn't need sanity anyways. Besides, he's
Okay,
about to blast her head
so
off with
the
magic.
only person who actually has a readied firearm is Wolstein with the shotgun.
Oh, I said
Randall
I pulled out my gun when I entered.
Oh, sure, then Randall. Yes, Randall and Wolstein, you both have readied firearms. What weapons do you have?
I have the Benelli M3T Super 90 entry, and I am like right next to the guy.
I have an H&K USP 40 SNW pistol.
I am what we colloquially call in the splash zone right now.
Okay, so. Randall, you're up first. Make your shot roll.
Pain.
Pain Desu.
Yeah, you just shoot a little high. Wolstein.
All right. Oh,
Wait,
oh,
That's a
when
crit.
shots,
that's unfortunate for this guy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage twice.
Does he get to try and dodge?
He theoretically would, but he
Spellcasting one of those things you can't interrupt, eh?
it's more he's only got a 16%.
I mean, he just fucking died if he doesn't.
It's that or die.
Oh.
That's really what it is for him.
In this
But-
case, it's not.
Oh god.
He's gonna survive 36 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Or more. As you bring your gun up and pull the trigger, his hand, just still raised at you, just twists in the air. A light glows underneath his shirt, and the full spread of shot just stops mid-air as if it's hit a
I cast fucking
as
shield.
if it's hit a wall.
no,
And actually, yes, just to confirm, Wolstein, you are firing shot, yes?
Yeah, shotgun shot.
Alright. So now that was everyone with readied firearms. It's now for any of you who have, for those of you who have gunshots left, which is probably most of you, can you kill him before his turn happens and he does this spell, which will probably fail because you'll have eaten most of his magic points from him having to defend himself.
From him having to look at 36 damage and go like, fuck!
All right,
So we
so
going again?
Randall, what's the shot rating on your gun?
2.
Yeah, you get a second shot.
So I rolled again?
Oh, I got
Yep.
2 shots at the shot.
Okay. Alright.
All right, he's going to.
Hold on, I forgot. I get a plus
I
3
mean,
dex
he'll
with this pistol.
make the dodge attempt, but it's now at 2/3 from his 16, so that's like an 11. No. He's actually going to take a point of damage as a second point of damage as the magically charged artifact against his chest shatters because you've just fucking overtrained it.
Oh boy. Kind of wish I
Turns
brought
out
my
I
shot.
actually go next because the fucking red dot on this pistol gives me plus 3 dex.
Oh.
The fitty comes out, and yeah, Isaac's just gonna take a step forward and point it directly into this guy's face and double tap him.
If he somehow survives, I got follow up. He's dead as hell.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Isaac might miss. I think that's.
No, I did not.
And your second shot.
That is true. That one misses.
Okay, so what's the damage on your first shot?
That is an excellent question. The answer is 15.
Okay, yeah, he collapsed. He's going. Well, Wolstein. He is. Slim is collapsing. The shot is still hanging in the air, though. Do you have a second gunshot to make with your
Oh yeah,
shotgun?
I do.
Would you like to make it? Slim
Double
is falling to the ground.
that's a double tap kind of situation.
Yeah, you're
All
Delta Green.
right.
Yeah, we're not here to take this man prisoner.
No, these are very very bad people. It's just that they're not the very very bad people that are the ones doing the bad thing right now.
And Wolstein, your shot just more or less tears his head from his shoulders as you rip through his chest.
Boom.
All right, Merzendi.
Spade, I suppose it's sanity time.
I'm ready.
Spade's gonna be he's gonna be a fucking
D4.
frantic
Another
mess
4
by the
coming
end
up.
of this shit.
Oh man, I was absolutely expecting. I usually roll horribly for sanity in any game I play with Merzendi, so taking
You are
average, that's all right.
just off from another indefinite.
Correct. It's 15, I
Jesus
think, right?
Christ.
Oh no, it would be like 1/5 of what your starting was at the start of this hour, and you were at like 20. Oh no, you've just gone indefinitely insane again.
Yay!
Did we really shoot that other guy within this hour? We did have to go across, like, the town. Well, I
You know,
guess...
that's fair. Spade roll luck. We'll see how long it took you. If you
Never.
succeed the luck roll, you're not indefinitely insane.
I'd really recommend succeeding. I thank God.
Hooray!
Oh.
What's your insanity at right now?
16.
I am at a crisp 16.
Someone get this man a fucking spa day.
Alright, so we're going to close off initiative. Simon Magnus needs to make a sanity roll.
He just saw 4 cops fucking gangland execution an unarmed man. I would too.
I don't know. He saw the man stop a buckshot in the air. Unarmed is arguable at best.
That actually makes the sanity worse. Yeah, Spade, I'm sorry to say you need to lose an extra 1 point of sanity.
Huh?
Because you saw this man actually just straight up cast a spell.
Fine.
You saw straight up magic happen.
Wait, is everyone else here inured to magic too? How dare you?
No, no. Everyone else needs to make a sanity loss against 1 point.
Alright, how do we do
Okay,
a
we're at
sanity
47
loss?
now.
You
roll
roll
a
against your
D1.
current sanity.
Yeah, D100 against your current sanity score.
I actually succeed, holy shit.
And while everyone
How do
does
you two
that,
have so
be
much
right back.
sanity? What the fuck?
Built diff.
I fucking suppose so.
I read part of the Necronomicon. That's
So did
still
I!
obvious.
And it's that meme. It's like, yeah, the time knife. We all saw it.
The time knife. Yeah, we all saw it.
The best part about Russ's character right now, that could be both out of character and in character. Again,
So,
someone get this man a fucking spa day. He needs it pronto.
Yeah. So how's my boy Simon doing today, Merce? He okay? Alright, good talk.
James
Simon is holding it together.
Good.
He's, I suppose I can just tell you he's now down to 27 sanity.
Hmm.
But,
Suboptimal.
Yeah. So I'm also just going to say I think you guys are just straight up fucked here.
Oh.
Well, that was shotguns and 50 caliber pistols.
There's no way no one didn't hear that.
Oh no, they absolutely heard it, but we're also the feds,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, we just go tell them that
I
that
should
guy
have
had a
grabbed
gun.
my shotgun.
Yeah.
It's what are the local law enforcement gonna do? Claim jurisdiction?
James
Go
is
fuck
just
yourselves.
gonna go ahead and do himself a favor, and he's setting the shotgun onto the ground. It's like they're gonna bring the police here in a second. I'd just go ahead and do this.
I'll also remind you the police station was next door.
Yeah, no, I expect the cops to be here. Isaac is going to holster
Pulling the
the
pistol out of his holster, putting it on the ground too.
Yeah, Isaac, like, this is seconds after we fire the guns. Isaac's just going to holster his weapon and go back upstairs. See if he can find the manager or the receptionist or whoever.
Yeah. The you'll find the manager who's now just shaking and pointing a pistol in your direction, though when he sees you, he lowers it. What the Sam hell happened?
We located one of the murderer's co-conspirators, it seems. Your Mr. Slim was here to destroy evidence. Thank you very much for your assistance. He might well have succeeded if you hadn't told us he was down there. Unfortunately, he made the rash and terminal decision to go for a weapon. I'm afraid we won't be questioning him. I will wait here for the police to arrive. I suspect they'll be here momentarily. I would
Yeah,
suggest you put your
they
firearm
are
away.
literally busting the door open as he puts the gun down.
Isaac's just standing there with hands up and his badge in his hands.
Russ will produce FBI badge as well.
Alright, so Russ was also going to head upstairs.
Well, yeah. Listen, when you want to get the cops off of you, Russ is one of the best people in the party to do it.
Yeah, the actual FBI guy and then the U.S. Army guy.
Alright, so, I'm going to first ask the pair of you, since you are taking the lead on this, make credit rating rolls.
Oh boy.
Sure thing, partner. My credit rating.
Oh, that's good. Oh!
Oh my god.
Well,
Rare Isaac you.
Hey, what do you mean rare? Isaac's
Or
doing
when
great.
it comes to
I'm-
credit.
Oh yeah, I mean it's true. He's poor as shit. Unfortunately, the European side of the family got all the money.
I'm going to give both of you an experience taking credit rating.
Nice.
As well, oh no, that was your sanity, wasn't it? As well, yes. If you didn't mark it already, Wolstein experience check in shotgun.
Was that the guy who actually killed Mr. Slim? Or is he just like at
Yeah.
0?
But I think the experience tick was the
Oh no.
print they opened an encounter with.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, also Wolstein was the one who actually killed him outright. Van Helsing, you just broke his magic shield and made him pass out. If you'd stopped shooting him there, you would have just been able to arrest him.
Yeah, but then he could have talked to the cops, and no.
His opportunity to get out of this alive ended the second he confessed to being part of the murder cult, essentially.
I mean, it was a bold strategy, Cotton.
It did not.
He
pay.
didn't confess. You figured it out, and
That confession's too tense and long, or whatever.
yes.
Yeah, Isaac will.
Okay, so they are going to prima facie trust you, which is very useful.
Just
Hang on.
explains
Is
the
it
situation.
prima facie or
Says,
prima facie?
I believe it's.
I want to
prima
know if
facie.
I've been saying it wrong. Yeah, I thought it was prima facie, but because that's what I heard Simon Whistler say it that way, but he could also be wrong.
In Latin, it's probably like face, but whatever.
I have, being an actual philosophy student,
Yeah,
my
yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
professors said prima facie.
Prima facie, okay.
Anyway, yeah, Isaac will just
That's why I asked you.
explain the thing that he said to the guy. As, hey, we're here on a murder investigation. This guy was involved. He was here to destroy evidence. We caught him in the act. He pulled a weapon. We fucking shot him a bunch. Now we're gonna close off this crime scene and try and figure out what the hell he was doing. Because clearly this man wasn't working alone.
Some of the some of the cops will head down to have a look. And you will need to explain about how he was trying to pull a weapon when it was in a secure holster. a proper clip lock type.
I mean, I
He
just
was
assumed
Rolls.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I was assisting.
don't have the highest persuade. I have a
There you
65.
go.
Okay, it's like if that didn't work, I would roll persuade because I got a 75.
Yeah.
Feel about you assisting here, because
I'll
they want to talk to each of you separately.
talk to you separately.
This is, initially trusting you. This is still like a dead body.
In that case, can
So,
I argue perhaps it's an easy check, given that, a federal case, and also, my man.
I'd want to hear how you're pushing it.
Okay, you want me to push it? Okay. Isaac will say, "Listen, gentlemen. Just yesterday, a federal agent was killed in New York by this group of murderers. Dan exactly hesitate, given that they have killed, what is it now, 4 women and a Fed, and attacked several other police officers. He was armed. We were faster. That's all there is to it. If you want to take us in, why, you can, but I warn you, and his co-conspirators are still loose. The lives of any future victims will be on your shoulders. I leave it in your hands. Bargain you."
Because this is pushing, I am going to ask you to make the roll again rather than just take the 35.
Two, baby.
Mm. So yeah. You having killed a man here will only slow you down by 2 hours instead of like
Appreciate it.
and yeah, but we are coming up, and I am library use rolls to go through this place before
Yeah, you
we
can use
time for the skill. So, this is oh that oh slow down, slow down.
the skills
Also,
25-year-old 8.
also this is like and items that need to be found at 3 actually, since Slim found the notes from the previous heads. Assistances and so on. That's a thing to declare before we start making rolls for these 3 items to recover.
I have a.
No.
And I would like people helping me.
Do you have to have points in a skill?
Well, not automatically. It depends. It depends on the skill, but library use is fine.
And I will.
We can start with the initial success. So the first thing you find is, yes, another copy of the report to Detective Sergeant Douglas about the results. You already have this in your case file. Please?
Yes, if you're asking so nicely.
Right. You can if you want to.
I could roll crit and they get experience. Okay.
Yes. Check. Oh, what's...
Yeah.
A
Agent James.
resignation.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes. What you next find is a resignation letter. Uh, 8. His early retirement address as 316 Hobbs Lane, New York City.
Hmm.
Oh yes, early retirement.
Picture of him is a man in his late 50s with dark, penetrating eyes. Well dressed in a long black trench coat with a black hat
Hmm.
over his...
Of the hound we've been chasing. At least clothing wise.
Spade, Simon Magnus?
Yes.
Could both of you make sanity rolls?
Oh my god.
Alright. You will not lose any sanity points to this, but you do feel hammered. That outfit is exactly what the man in black was wearing.
Oh boy.
Now, one.
I need a 35 or less. So I'm just gonna write the target goal as 35.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. You get the impression here, but it would take another hour or two of looking.
At this point, we're already going to have to spend the night here, I think. We might as well. Here?
Yeah, and
So,
by the time you
2,
finish
3,
dealing with the
4.
police and actually got to stop 4, so it...
Yeah,
Unless if
fundamentally
someone tells James to not do it, he's gonna look for the whole hour again.
It takes how long to get back to New York City? Like 3 hours?
2 hours to reach, to actually get through. 3.
So, and the killer usually starts spawning somewhere around. We could technically make it back to town.
Or immediately after this, yes, you could, but if you want to do any more of the things you're looking into in Partridgeville,
So I think Isaac will bring it up once we, hit that threshold of it's now or never. Lives are in the balance. If we leave now, we could get back to New York City in time to potentially find. If we are correct about the layer that we have hypothesized, we have his address now. And if you think you're ready to fight it, if not, we likely condemn another woman to death, but
I looking at the newspaper article again, I do think if we could find he he seemed to be trying to make preparations to fight these creatures, these scarlet circles, this Einstein formula. Those might well be worth trying to equip ourselves with.
I agree.
Looking for the right things here. I'll keep looking. You want me to pony up with my 50 cal? I'm right behind you.
Else.
well, then it seems as I am to risk another life, may it be the last one and ensure that this creature dies. Keep looking.
And James will keep looking.
All right. Another pair of roll 5.
Oh, to the fucking wire.
Hmm.
Ah, when you find uh, into the back of a file, it must have slipped down. A notebook. It's an old flip open one. First, it's not interesting, but open it and inscribed on Doctor.
Um, if James kind of looks at this and gonna hand the shotgun to Jezebel. By Did you
Would
hear
you
me?
like to look through the notebook?
Did you hear me, Freed?
I'm sorry. What do you need?
James is handing Jezebel's shotgun and says, "My head sprout."
Ah, don't take it.
And once Jezebel has the shotgun in her hands and readied,
Mm-hmm.
I will read.
Right. It won't take you long to skim through. It might take longer.
I just need to skim. I'm not really the thinky one here. I'm making sure that if I open this and I comprehend some of it, I don't just die. Well, it doesn't matter if I die, but more.
This notebook chiefly concerns two matters. The first, Morton's work, his case, but also his of chemical analysis are uninteresting, but parts of research, well, those names, obvious, meant, well, at least your comrades had mentioned before, as well as a third, Democritus of Adbera. To the stone, there are also strange symbols noted. And then the very book, dated just the a single line, triple underlined and double exclamation marked. And there the notebook ends. And there, I think, our session will end. Between some very good mythos and culture, found the very core of the solution.
Now we just gotta kill it.
Yeah, and it only took us killing a foreigner and a...
To bounce soon, can I roll my credit rating and spot hidden, please?
Yeah,
Do we have
yeah.
downtime?
You are presumably circles and Einstein formula before you sleep. That was.
So do you want to do that next week then?
Yeah, probably.
I have to go. Thanks for running.
Thank you for running, Merz.
It was a ton of fun.
And if
Thanks.
you're watching on... and we'll see
At least not a full stepping like that much.
Merz, it'll probably take half the session just to finish doing the requisition to be... Alright, it's probably as far as we would get anyway. Alright, so we'll see you for Warhammer tomorrow. Until then,